Hello, everyone. Oh, running a tiny bit late this morning. I almost lost track of time just then. I was out running around in the great outdoors. It's lovely weather today. Bright and sunny, and the warmest and the clearest skies it's been for some time now. I managed to make it back just a couple of minutes late. Rush in and get Baldur's Gate 2 started up. Woo! Thoughts on this, Caspinar?
Ooh, shiny ones.
Apparently. We'll
Yep,
get to you later today, Caspinar.
can do.
Immediately, however, I do believe we're off to go face Yagashura.
Shiny ones.
Is Yagashura a shiny one, Caspinar? See if he drops any shiny ones. Yeah, last time we removed his
Hello.
weakness. We
No problem.
undid the whatever he'd done with his hearts.
Ooh, shiny ones.
Lots to talk about shiny ones. Outside of Saradush, please, Planar Gateway.
Consider it done.
Is the merchant still up here or has he moved on? He's moved on. He did say he was going to... No, he has not.
What's up? Yep.
He just moved further up.
Prices this side of Cormier.
Yeah, I don't think you had anything I particularly wanted. I mean, sling bullets are nice, but I don't think I actually need those. Or that iron stone. Otherwise, we're all pretty good.
Uh-huh. You betcha.
Yeah, Yagashura's defenses should be down. We should be able to harm him now. 8 hours camp, which means we'll need to rest the moment we get there anyway. Oh well.
As you arrive in the clearing, the first thing that draws your attention is the plume of smoke billowing from nearby Saradush. Its walls have been breached in several places, and its utter devastation shows a city that has been completely sacked by invaders. Bodies of soldiers are everywhere, as is the stench of death. The screams of the innocent attempting to flee can still be heard. Yagashura and his army are nowhere in your immediate sight.
I was not expecting that, because we had been to this map before just to poke our head in and see what was up, and we saw Yagashura, saw his army. The situation has evolved. I see Yagashura far off to the west of the bridge. Yeah, I don't know exactly what we'll be running into here.
Need something?
Still prompting us, I will just quickly rest here. Like I said, because 8 hours travel. I want to make sure my stone skins and everything are up and ready. My belt of constitution, all that good stuff. One of our low constitution members not getting fatigued. Because I know that happens. We try and travel too long. I believe it scales off constitution. I made that note back in Baldur's Gate 1, that connection. Because I noticed certain party members would become fatigued before others. And namely Ren would get fatigued a lot, because Ren's constitution without this belt is not very good at all.
Yep.
Yes, I know. I can see Yagashura off to the west of the bridge game.
Okay.
We were scheduled for a daytime fight, but it looks like we are going in 3 a.m., small hours. You can see Yagashura off to the west of the bridge. You can see Yagashura off to the west of the bridge. Oh, hello. You weren't here last time I was on this map. Things have changed.
Whoops.
You can see Yagashura off to the west of the bridge. Another soldier. Yeah, something's getting cast. What are you doing, Jahira? Charm person.
Hello.
Somehow I feel like that's not going to help. Can we talk
Sure
to him?
thing.
Not if we kill him first.
What's up? Can do.
We'll just lure these guys back to the bridge rather than run forward. I know there's fire giants and stuff down here. I don't particularly want to pull in too many enemies at once. Good hits, everyone. Good hit from the Pseudo Dragon, too.
Yes.
Whoops.
Magic missiles. The hero's casting something. Oh, hey, someone coming in from behind us. Apparently, I have a feeling these guys are just going to keep spawning.
I punch.
We might need to advance rather than try this kiting thing. Domination. We're just throwing out all our big spells.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
No
well, quick
problem.
save, and we will just have to push forwards then. You can see Yagashura far off to the west of the bridge.
Take the
I
life she
thought I would have
gave!
to content myself with slaughtering all the weakling
Uh,
Bhaalspawn.
You know what, I'm just going to reload. I missed that first bit of his dialogue by
Okay.
accident because I tried to pause.
Yagashura shall become even greater still.
It is one of my little pet peeves, though I could probably change it just by rebinding some stuff, is the fact the pause button and the skip through dialogue button are the same button.
What a disappointment you created for me, Worm. I redoubled our efforts to crush this worthless town when I heard you were within, the terror of the Sword Coast, only to find you gone. I thought I would have to content myself with slaughtering all the weakling Bhaalspawn in this city and forgetting about you. But here you are.
That's interesting. I think that's the first indicator we've gotten that we were of interest to Yagashura. Like, everything we've heard so far is he was just targeting the Bhaalspawn in the city.
I should have been the first sent after you, and now I shall prove it. Yagashura shall become even greater still.
Yeah, and we kind of had figured this out already, but he is part of the conspiracy. You were not the first. Instead, you are the second with a question mark? Okay, soldier, an officer who's probably stronger, and then Yagashura himself, who's going to be quite dangerous. I don't like these green things floating around him. I have no real idea of what they would be, however. I mean, do we just start throwing out the big spells immediately? Sure. Nero, time stop.
Yep.
Imoen, summon a planter. Planter? Plainter? I think that's meant to be plainter, not a planter. Sense of harmony is nice. Thank you, Jaheira. For my father's blood. Shouts Yagashura. Good. Time stop
Ready
down.
for anything.
Improved to clarity. Okay, and now let's just start throwing some spells down. Amkethran's Horrid Wilting, always good. A couple of those. Should clear out these little guys and hopefully deal some damage. Oop, nah, stuffed it. Misclick, misclick. Try again. Okay. Multiply new meteors on yourself is also fine. We've got some magic missiles. Some acid arrows. Let's try... Would you be subject to hold person? Does it list giants as the stuff that could be hit? Bipedal, human, demi-human, of man size or smaller. It does specify, so no. We will need to hold monster. What else can we throw down? We can try and flesh to stone him. Disintegrate. Chaos Sphere is fun. Polymorph is very funny if that works. We'll throw projectile changed. I think that might just be a visual thing, that Wild Surge.
What? No. No, this cannot be. I am wounded.
Yep, things aren't going to go well for you, Yagashura.
Yagashura cannot be defeated. Men, destroy them. Rip the hearts from their chests and make them suffer.
I will return with reinforcements. Don't flee, I wanted to Alpha Strike you down. Oh, you're drinking a potion? Oh, great. She wild surged into a powerful demon. Wonderful. Well, that's going to keep us busy for a moment. At least we have the plantar to help us. Yeah, more reinforcements coming up
Happy
behind.
to help. To try to help.
We might as well throw, let's try the flesh to stone up there. One of the big spells. He doesn't seem to be fleeing very successfully. We've kind of got him stun locked, which is nice. Oh, a couple of guys coming in. I think he just vanished, though. Yeah, nothing in the combat log about what happened to him. Anyway, Plantar versus Nabasu. Hopefully the Plantar's got that.
Oh, for the love of crumb cake. That wasn't even close, was it?
Yep, these guys coming up the rear, but we should just be able to smash them. Good kill on that thing. Was that the Plantar? Oh, Vorpal. You can do Vorpal strikes? I can't remember if I discovered that earlier. Well, now that we have the
Hello?
Angel here, I do want to keep pushing. We don't want to waste its time. I'll grab
What's
that
up?
gold. Check that halberd. Sure, +2 halberd. Minsk, carry that around.
Uh-huh.
Let's advance deeper into the camp.
Sure thing.
Nothing aggroing onto us yet. Okay, improved mantle. And a whole bunch of spells going down. Plantar, you can cast True Sight, can't you? Yes. Please do so. Yeah, you're fine. Going to smash that guy. Serevok. That one's Serevok. Minsk is the one with the halberd. I need to remember that now. They both have red hats, which makes it remarkably difficult to tell the difference. Okay. Both familiars died. What even killed you? I do not know. Maybe the archer shot them.
Hi, okay.
I guess we'll just need to do this again. Which means I might as well not waste the time stop this time. It'll be kind of funny to maze him, but maybe not. We will still throw out a normal Abidelzim's Herd Wilting, just to help clear this out.
What a disappointment. I thought I should have been the first to attack you. And now I shall prove it. Yagashura shall become even greater still.
You point, I punch.
Whoops. What do you want?
Imoen, you can help out with an acid arrow on Yagashura.
What? No. No, this cannot be. I am wounded. Yagashura cannot.
Okay, so it's just immediate that you try to flee.
Men destroy them. Rip the hearts from their chests and make them suffer.
You know, we massively overkilled you before. Look how fast your health is dropping. Yeah, and then vanishes.
Hello.
Ooh,
Sure
got a
thing.
haste down this time. Oh, I thought that gold was off the officer, but apparently not. There we go. Quick save successful. Oh, that's different.
Gotcha good.
You
What's
guys try and kill that fire giant. Focus them down. Serevok taking some damage. Just drink a potion. Take the edge off it.
Uh-huh. Can do.
Okay, you're still improved mantling stuff. And mislead, globe invulnerability, all the general nastiness.
Not words.
So you guys are going to try various things. Let's hit you with Finger of Death. Disintegrate, maybe. You don't have any disintegrates, do you, Imoen? Well, Nira, I do want to disintegrate someone today. So you can disintegrate that man. Maybe keep the familiar back a bit.
What do
Okay,
you wish?
there is the mage.
Okay, need something?
We hit the mage, I think. Or did they just vanish again? Ah, yes, Saravok got the kill. You can see them splintering into gore there.
Hi.
Well done, Saravok.
Nature, take the life she gave!
That is a fireball. But disintegrate worked. And then the fireball goes off and damages Minsk. Only a little bit though.
Ah, did everyone see that? Boy, I'm good. Yep,
Okay,
no problem.
next encounter cleared. Everyone gather up, check the ground.
Hello.
Anything we want to take. Let's
Consider
look at
it
those
done.
scimitars. I'll take that diamond. A couple of those potions. Oh, +3 scimitars. Water's Edge. The blade of this weapon seems to shimmer, revealing a fluid razor edge. Truly, there is great skill involved in its construction, as well as a blessing or two from some well-meaning eye above, even though the hilt is comparatively almost clumsily adorned. Fun weapon. Unfortunately, it is just a generic +3 scimitar, same as the one Jira is currently wielding, despite the fun name. Yeah, speed factor 2. Speed factor 2. I might swap it over to this one though, just for the fact that Water's Edge is a fun named weapon, rather than a generic one. Then diamond goes in the gem pouch. Saravok, I'm certain you will appreciate having some more potions.
Saravok stands ready.
What's up?
And can we get another quick save in? Cannot save it this time. Monsters. That is bad. Where did you come from, mate? Were you always there? Okay, stun, fear. Fear is going to be bad if that gets me. It looks like everyone's saved, thankfully.
Ready and willing.
We definitely need to breach you though to ensure that you go down. Oh, invisible or sanctuary, we cannot reach you. Everyone's saved once again. What the bloody hell is my pseudo dragon in all this? Pseudo dragon is still alive and there. Alright. So if we cannot see you... Yeah, and you're both stunned, my mages, so... You're also stunned,
Minsk and booze
which means we
and
cannot breach you even if we could see you. So, yep, luckily, Saravok managed to get through, casting failure. Mislead.
every hamster has
You know what?
his
Minsk, invisibility purge.
Die!
Oh, got the kill off. Well done, Saravok. Level up on Nira.
Do not presume.
And now we can quick save. Cool, so we need to wait for our stuns to wear off. Can I level up Nira while she is stunned? Apparently I can. Level 20 mage. Level 6 spell, level 9 spell. Cool. Excellent, excellent. So you know Comet, you know improved clarity. Do I want to get you any of these other big spells, or do we just start getting you more spell slots at this point? Energy Blades, we're probably giving that to Imoen. It doesn't seem very neary. Same with the Plaintar, so Dragon's Breath. Disembodied head of a red dragon to appear. Breathe fire. 20d10 as opposed to Comet, which is 10d10. And yeah, Dragon's Breath seems fun. So we will learn that. And you have... We cannot, however, get you to memorize spells while stunned. so we are just waiting for the moment. Very glad we all resisted the fear. We sit and wait and listen to the frog ambience in the background. And crickets. Crickets? Cicadas? It might be cicadas. Come on, guys. Wake up. Wake up. And striking a very cool pose. The hammer up above her head. Might of Thor threatening to crack down and break that mage's kneecap, apparently. Yeah. Come on. Are the buffs wearing off? Still standing there.
Armored, where Minsk goes, evil
Boo?
stands
Ooh,
aside.
can you help out?
Strange things go bump in the night, but none bump bigger than Minsk.
Apparently not. There we go. Another globe of invulnerability up.
Uh-huh.
Now, what was that quarterstaff we dropped? Quarterstaff +2, and just drop it.
Need something?
Okay, so, where do you reckon he went? Little blue dots visible along here? Apparently. So, this looks like it's probably just
Yep,
a
yep, yep.
dead end, all explored, down to the south here. Well, apparently we
Go
can
for
get
the
around the
eyes,
bottom of this
Boo.
cart.
Go for the eyes, Yal!
I might as well be thorough through this camp, make sure I'm not missing anything. We'll double back, check out this bottom right corner. Some more archers. Another
Feel
officer.
the backhand of justice.
Guys, I gave him an attack order. You can pathfind to him. Well, apparently that barrel, we can check inside.
You asked for it.
Oh, these guys have all appeared since I was last here.
You have weakened me. You and that foul witch, I know it. No matter. Yagashura will defeat you yet.
Yagashura has reappeared here. I was not expecting that. I assumed he would have fled further into the camp. Okay, so we have a cleric, an archer, and Yagashura himself. I do not particularly like any of this,
Nothing up?
but I'm confident we can deal with it. And when your turn to drop the Abbey Dulcium's horrid wilting.
Hi. Taste
Go
my
for the
steel.
eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes, Yal!
Okay, it looks like you're attacking Ren, so Ren, you can defensive spin. What's your AC at these days? Minus 15. Very nice. Insect plague. Another archer down there. Looks like Yagashura's refocusing.
I fear
Yep, Saravok. You need to run around for a bit. Maybe try fighting that cleric. Oh, Familiar died. Yep, Yagashura punched them. Try again.
Hi.
Alright, so we know there's nothing over here except
Okay.
Yagashura probably up this way, so we'll just head straight towards him.
You have weakened me. You and that foul witch, I know it. No matter. Yagashura will defeat you yet.
Someone up to the north, Yagashura officer. Okay, this time, Imoen, throw a finger of death at that man so he's not flanking us. Nira, you can be the Abigail Zoom's Horde Water this time.
Yes, I fear nothing.
Yep, Servok taking a lot of damage from all this. Probably do want to get the Pseudo Dragon out of there, yep, since you were taking damage. I see Imoen cleared that up successfully.
What do you want?
Okay, cleric down. Your quaffing potions.
Yep.
Might not defensive harmony because we still might want to move around, but you can greater evasion this.
What do you wish?
Servok. Greater whirlwind attack. Get a lot of hits on that man, please. Minsk is running, apparently. Something happened to him. What did you just shout? Ball of 5. Okay. That is also interesting. That was a battle cry we have not heard before. There he goes. He's down. 30,000 XP. Everyone is only slightly being devoured alive by insects.
I greet you, you who are of divine blood. It is time for your education to continue.
You once again. I mean, why did you drag me here? Your timing is actually quite convenient. We just defeated the target. If you'd saved him by pulling me out, I'd be more concerned about that. I mean, what do you mean, my education? I'm still not convinced this isn't Baal or a demon of Baal or an aspect of him or something like that.
The first step towards the fulfillment of your destiny has been taken. Yagashura is dead by your hand, and the forces in play now move swiftly toward conclusion. Now you must know yourself and your past to reveal your future. Listen and be judged.
I do not care to be judged by you or anyone. Yeah, I think Ren is quite prideful on this matter.
I am not the judge here today. You shall test yourself.
Better, that is appealing to what Ren wanted to hear.
To look upon oneself and ask, what is my nature? One must know one's origin. Your own origin is a mystery to you, godchild. You have no beginning, and without a beginning, how can there be an ending? What do you know of your birth? What do you know of your mother? Of your life before Gorion brought you to the safety of Candlekeep?
I know nothing of my life before Gorion.
Your past unfolds. You would do well to heed it closely.
I am your mother. I am Aliana, a disciple of the great Lord of Murder, a priestess of Baal. In the time of troubles did Baal himself come and whisper in mine ear. I was to give birth to one of the children, to you. I rose my arms up and hailed my Lord of Murder with great joy at my fate. Others of Baal's order took me away to hide us in the darkest temple, away from prying eyes. Others of the children were there, and when our great Baal died, did we begin our task.
That was a
Her
fun
task
effect.
was to slay her own child, sacrifice her babe upon the bloodiest of altars.
I would slay you, my child, so Baal could live again.
But I and several of my colleagues had discovered the location of this temple. We attacked and stopped your mother from performing the sacrifice.
We resisted. This was the will of Baal, father of my child.
They were many, and their magic was strong. We had little time. I killed the priestess.
He slew me. Your mother.
That's interesting. I think that might be a bit of a retcon of the events as given in Baldur's Gate 1, because we got a tiny bit of context off Grind and Candlekeep, and I do not think this really lines up with that, but never mind.
I rescued you and fled from the temple, even as many other Bhaalspawn babes died.
But not all of us died. Some of us used the chaos to escape, to flee.
Anything to say on this, unconscious Saravok?
Yes, not all the Bhaalspawn children died that night. I saved the only one I could.
He could only save one. There was no time for more. But I was there as well.
I chose you. I could not save both of you.
He left me behind, saving you instead. And so I fled on my own, raised by foster parents in the Iron Throne.
This voice actor is doing a good kid Saravok, and like the intonation, and so I fled on my own, raised by foster parents in the Iron Throne. Like the very demanding, prideful, dum da 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 da, evil mwahaha that Saravok has going. It's kind of funny to hear a kid version of that, but on the other hand, it's very good. And I think it kind of gets the point they're going across here, like making Saravok seem almost childish, even as an adult, which I quite like as a bit of characterization for him.
It mattered not. I killed Brian in the end.
And so your past is made plain. Your mother, a priestess of Baal, killed by Gorion.
So what? It means nothing to me. A surprise, but better her than me. Brian saved my life, he never told me any of this. I feel sorry for my mother, Brian did what he had to. This was my mother, how horrid. No wonder Brian never told me. Let's see, so definitely not either of the first two. One of these bottom three. What is Ren's response here? I do think Ren feels quite strong affection towards Gorion. Which I'm not too certain about like what the intent behind 3 is, how this is being said, which makes me a bit cautious to pick it. Like this second part that he never told me any of this makes it almost sound like Ren would be doubting or judging Gorion for his actions here, which I do not think they would do. I don't think Ren holds a grudge towards her mother either, so I feel sorry for my mother. Gorion did what he had to.
And what of your brother, Saravok? What if fate had not intervened, and Gorion had raised him rather than you? Would you have become as he was? Would Saravok be in your place now if but for the smallest twist of fate? Is there a debt between you then that is yet unpaid?
I mean, yes to the first question, no to the second would be my instinct. So, yeah, if there was a debt, it was Gorion's, and it has been paid. There is no debt, Gorion had no choice, and I wouldn't have ended up like Saravok. No, Ren might have ended up like Saravok, and I think Ren understands that. Saravok made his own fate, neither Gorion or I are responsible for it. It's kind of true. Saravok paid for what he did. As for now, I don't know, perhaps there is a debt. Yes, there is a debt. I could just have easily have had his life and he mine. No, if there was a debt, it was Gorion's, not Ren's. Ren does not bear responsibility for their own birth.
We are finished then, for now. Return to your cocoon plane. You will find part of it now open to you. Investigate as you wish.
Okay,
Consider
second trial.
what you have learned here today. Farewell, godchild.
Yep, second gate open. Suddenly know with strange certainty beyond the room lies a challenge. Somehow know that you must face an aspect of yourself or your fears, not why or how. Okay, we are back here.
You live! I had heard the sounds of combat and returned this way only to find the giant dead and you gone.
Hello again, Melisande. Well, expecting me to be dead? Sorry to disappoint. The question is Melisande manipulating the other Bhaalspawn to die at my hand? Or trying to get me killed at their hands? Or does it just not matter? It's like, after Gromnir, she's now showing up here. She is definitely behind this. I suspect she's responsible for whatever's happening with the Shades. If she is responsible for what's happening with the Shades, and they tried to stop me from getting Yagashura's heart, however, yeah, I still don't have all of the pieces yet, but I'm very suspicious of Melisande. A side trip only. I'm surprised to see you alive. And how is it that you are here? Explain quickly. I mean, hopefully the other Bhaalspawn survive as well. But, I mean, I will just go the most accusatory. Expecting me to be dead? Sorry to disappoint you.
Don't be a fool. I cannot express my relief at finding you alive after all the carnage this monster and his army have wrought here. My own escape was a narrow one. Once the walls were breached, Yagashura thundered through the city almost too quickly for us to react. I tried to get the Bhaalspawn out, but it was too late. Yagashura seemed to think you were in the city and was eager to seek you out. He slaughtered them all, and there was nothing I could do.
A mere handful of peasants and I escaped the destruction and fled. I was at a loss. I had no idea where you were until I heard your battle. Then I returned as quickly as I could. Saradush destroyed, and everyone I tried to protect for so long, all dead. At least you killed Yagashura. May he rot in hell as he deserves. And you said you had information on Yagashura's allies. I'll avenge them. This cannot continue. What do you propose we do now? And the most useful thing here is probably just to ask for information. But if I'm correct, she's going to give us that information anyway. I think Ren will try and bait her here. So, well, that's all I can do. I guess I'll be on my way then. That may not be wise, Ren. Already the Bhaalspawn have been blamed for Saradush's destruction. The Tetherians are organizing an army. Where will you go that you will not be hunted? Why would the Bhaalspawn be blamed for this? Who could do that? I mean, it was a Bhaalspawn who led the destruction. I offered you information in return for Yagashura's death. It may be too late to save Saradush, but that information could still help you if you will listen. Appreciate some answers. And this had better not be lies, Melisande. I'm in no mood. So, yeah. Keep being hostile to her. Yagashura did have allies. They were all children of Baal, and they number amongst the most powerful of your kin in all of Faerun. One of them was named Ilisera. It was she who hounded my protected Bhaalspawn earlier and forced us to flee to Saradush, but she left weeks ago and disappeared into the Elven Forest. That one I also killed. What of others? I know them by name only. Abazigal and Sendai. They are intent on killing all other Bhaalspawn in the land, and with their combined power, they are unstoppable. Why are they doing this, do you know? I mean, presumably they're pretenders to the throne. That doesn't explain why blame is falling on Bhaalspawn everywhere. Yeah, why is blame falling on Bhaalspawn everywhere? It does, actually. Bhaalspawn are responsible for the destruction after all, and they spread the rumors further so that fearful and panicky people will do half their job for them. But wouldn't that put them in danger as well? How much are you in danger from a mob of peasants, Ren? Panic endangers the helpless. These are powerful Bhaalspawn. and together they could overwhelm even you. And why are they doing this? I wish I knew. It could be that they believe they will gain power. Perhaps they intend to become gods themselves. Regardless, they will bring only chaos if they have their way. I mean, how can you believe any of this? You seem to know little about them. That's interesting. I think this is a new question. You were attacked by Ilisera and Yagashura both. Judge for yourself what their intentions are towards you, and whether or not they will continue to hunt you, Ren. Okay, I'll loop back to here. They're not so tough if I've already killed 2 of them. Let's see what her response is to this. You're a powerful man, Ren. Perhaps they might be a match for you together, but individually you could possibly defeat them. You could stop all of this. I know of 2 places here in Tethea where Yagashura's allies have their power centered, where they are building terrible armies for whatever ultimate purpose they possess. Once again, bots in chat. Why are you sneaking through Automod now? Automod was doing so well for such a long time. Now it never catches any of them. I can show you where these enclaves are. Yes, and surely you would enter these places and attack these monsters individually. It is dangerous, but it is the only way. I mean, these people probably do need stopping. I am still tempted. Yeah, I still want to see what she says if I just try and refuse to help. I'm not interested in getting involved. And where will you go, Ren? People will fear you. The forces of Tethea and other nations will hunt you. Will you kill them all? You're already involved, whether you like it or not. Eventually, Yagashura's allies will come after you. Ask yourself if you want to be caught unprepared on a battlefield of their choosing or one of yours. Well, what's your part in this then, Melisande? How are you proposing to aid me? I have one more ally that I can call upon. I've been reluctant to involve him in the past. If there is a chance that all this killing can end, then I have little other option. Hello, Gingerly. How are you doing? He runs a monastic order in a remote village in the Kalim Desert. Will serve to both hide you from retribution, as well as serve as a base from which you can attack the enclaves of Abazigal and Sendai. Okay, down to Kalim. Kalimshan, I think is the nation's name? I suppose I'll have to do. Here, I'll mark my map to show you where the village is. It is called Amkethran. I will go there now and speak to my friend, Balthazar, and try to arrange things for you. We cannot linger here. I'll speak further in Amkethran. Amkethran. We will speak further in Amkethran. Make your way there as soon as possible. I've marked it on your map. Be careful, Ren. You are my last hope, and perhaps the last hope of anyone in Faerun. Whether you care about it or not, I will see you in Amkethran. You get those chores done gingerly. You be productive and do stuff
Hardly
and all
what I
that good
expected.
business.
This continues, I see little point in my remaining with your group.
Gotcha.
Stop
We are a
griping,
poor
Saravok.
match.
Hello.
Now, we got a lot of XP off that. Yep, we have 3 level ups. So all of those were even before getting the quest XP. Ren,
Nature has
Jahira,
many
and
children
Imoen.
that call the darkness home. I am not one of them.
Which brings you up to level 29. You just keep getting stronger, Ren. I need to think of more high-level abilities to give you now. I could do more traps. The traps are kind of a little bit disappointing just how rarely we actually get to make use of them. They can be quite funny when they do work, however. I might not mind a second spike trap. The time trap's interesting, but Ren can't do as much of the time stop as someone like Nira can. And I think a lot of these lower down the list ones, Alchemy, Scribe Scrolls, Magic Flute, Enhanced Bard Song, aren't that interesting for Ren. do I just want to grab use any item as future proofing? You know what? Sure, I will. I still don't think I have a use for this, but this way, if I do run into a use for it, I'll already have it. Yeah. That works as a bit of a justification. I'm just looking at Imwan's level up, and I realized I never put the extra spells on Nira, did I? Well, we can do both those at the same time. Next, we have a fighter level for Jaheira. Oh, better Thaco, and a high level ability. That's interesting, you can't get any more levels in Smite. Well, we were looking at one of the spell abilities, the druid stuff for her, I believe. So, Storm of Vengeance. The nice thing about the Thaco and all that is the video game does it for you. It turns out the dice rolls go much faster when it's calculating everything automatically. Globe of Blades, Aura of Flaming Death. This was one of the ones we were looking at. Causes the cast to be enveloped by an aura of intense flames that both injures opponents and protects the caster from damage. I mean Baldur's Gate in general. Like, Baldur's Gate 2 isn't expecting me to actually bother calculating the Thaco and everything when it rolls, so I just needed to make sure the number goes in the correct direction. 90% fire resistance, AC bonus of 4. Opponents that hit the caster suffer 2d10 plus 2 fire damage. And yeah, immunity to non-magical weapons. The other option was Globe of Blades. Yep, a globe of blades surround you, they whirl and flash around the caster, creating a dangerous barrier. Any creature attempting to pass through suffers 10d10 points of damage. Creatures in the area when it is invoked, touch saving throw. If successful, blades are avoided, deals no damage. Yeah, I think we're going Aura of Flaming Death on her. Yeah, I remember what took me a little bit to get my head around was when you get various items, they'll list. Let me see who's got something appropriate equipped. I can easily see. Yeah. Like the Guard's Ring, armor class +2, which decreases your AC by 2. That was what took me a little bit to wrap my head around when I was first playing Baldur's Gate 1. That positive bonuses on items and in spells correspond to decreases in your Thaco. I seem to remember getting confused about a couple of abilities where I assumed they made your defenses worse because they increased your armor class. No, they just function as kind of an inversion to what you would expect. Now, how does your new spell work, Jaheira? Can you just cast it as a special ability?
Yes.
Okay, so it is an additional spell you need to add onto your list of stuff. So honestly, I have not been getting much use out of Nature's Beauty. At least not obvious use. I'm certain the blind status does do things. But Aura of Flaming Death does seem more interesting, so we'll swap over to that.
Ready and willing.
Now, Imoen, yes, you are a level 20 mage now, which means same stuff as what Neo just got. A level 6 spell, a level 9 spell. And I think I'm quite happy with her current level 10 spell she knows, so she's just getting extra spell slots now. So 2 level 6 spell slots for this level on you. Which I need to remember to actually give to her. Yeah, I think Imoen needs a new level 6 spell. Something specky like Disintegrate would be good fun. Sure, you can get another flesh to stone. We'll fish out a disintegrate scroll for Imoen in a moment. Comet or Dragon's Breath. 10d10, knock down and stunned for 3 rounds if they fail the save. Or 20d10 and knocks them away. I think I'd rather have the chance to stun, so we'll take Comet on Nira. You can take this Energy Blade spell. I want to try that out at some point.
Ready for anything.
And there is a Disintegrate roll.
Something up?
Will you successfully learn this first time? You will. Well done, Imoen. Memorize 2 copies of Disintegrate. And now we get to go around and loot this camp. Fire arrows, some fire sling bullets. Yep, just an ammo barrel. Sunstone bullets, +1. Hero, you cannot quite carry all of those, so we'll just take what we can stack.
Uh-huh. Can do. Need
Some
something?
enchanted gear on the ground. Enchanted full plate, enchanted normal plate.
I'm out of pockets. Sorry.
Sharupak's plate. Sharupak, the infamous right hand of the now dead god Gilgeem, new name, don't think I've encountered that before, earned the title of Reaper for his savage butchery of any who opposed him, an identity the bloodthirsty madman eagerly embraced. Before Gilgeem's destruction, the god prevented Sharupak with an enchanted suit of armor to better enable the Reaper to slaughter his foes. The plate is surprisingly light, grants the wearer unnatural quickness and grace. Not knowing how Sharupak lost the treasured item, one could safely assume he is still looking for it. Okay, so -2 AC, -6 slashing, -5 piercing missile, better dex and fire resistance innately. How's that compare to Saravok's current equipment? Yeah, so -2 versus -1. This is +3 full plate mail with a dex bonus and resistance. So if I wanted to swap out the guard's ring, this armor would now be improving AC over a +2 AC accessory. You do have the Armor of the Heart already. Yeah, -2, -6, -5. -2, -6, -5. Yeah, the +3. So I think 17 to 18 dexterity is a breakpoint for AC, which would make this a bit better than 16 to 17. Fire resistance wise, Minsk is currently sitting on 65%. Saravok, no resistance to fire. Yeah, I think Saravok is equipping this suit of armor. You appreciate the extra AC too, since you seem to take a lot of damage. A +4 shield, Shield of the Order. Saving throws +1 as in addition to the armor class. Interesting. This might be replacing Jaheira's current shield. I do like the immunity to charm, confusion, domination, and hold. They are very useful when they are useful. But just being on -10 AC, and this gives you a saving throw bonus as well, which will help a lot against stopping those conditions from hitting you in the first place. That's just some +1 plate. We can take that with the intention of selling it. A +2 mace, same deal. Rune Hammer. +4 Warhammer. This dark steel hammer has a rune of power inscribed on its head, as many of the powers of a Mace of Disruption. Negative plane protection. Yep. Undead must save at a -4 penalty or be utterly destroyed. It is just pretty much a better version of the Mace of Destruction, except it uses a different proficiency, which is a bit unfortunate for Minsk when it comes to replacing his current mace. I mean, if we just look at that, do have a -4 Thaco. Yeah, just the enchantment bonus on it makes up for his lack of proficiency, though. Sure, so we'll have that as a secondary in case we fight undead with him.
Saravok stands ready.
I am ready.
Time to move.
Happy to help.
Anyone who
try to
needs some
help
spare
anyway.
potions?
About time.
I mean, I guess Tahira, you drink one. Saravok, you drink one. We distribute these to the two of you. Cool, cool, cool.
Yep, no problem.
Back to plundering Yagashura's encampment now. Okay, so we're just up against the river here. Nothing over by the bridge. And if we just follow it along, where does this take us? Nowhere is the answer, just to the edge of the map. Well, there's an inventory, another barrel we can interact with. It looks like all of Yagashura's
Hello.
forces have cleared out with his
Consider it done.
defeat. So don't have to worry about running into more people. A bunch of fire-themed scrolls. Nothing I think we need to
What's
take,
up?
however.
Yep.
I suspect... Yeah, I still haven't checked down here this time around. I'm pretty sure I got everything explored down here on kind of the previous save before we had to quick load. But I will double check just in case. Yep, there is nothing. So whereabouts we headed? The Oasis and Amkethran, destination currently unreachable. We need to head through here first. Interesting. I'm curious if we can get back into Saradush.
Uh-huh.
I think I'll get Ren to send us back to the pocket plane.
Need something?
If I just
You
try and
betcha.
leave, do we still have the option? Okay, we no longer have an option to go to Saradush. It just takes us
Hi.
back to our previous location. I mean, I do think I still want to be on the pocket plane for the moment. Teleporting. There we go.
Yep.
Because we have another
Okay.
trail down here. I'll rest, then I think head up, see what faces us this time. Last time it was just waves of enemies coming in. I wonder if this will be the same or something different.
Red wizards chased me around, and I was banished because of my wild surges. Sure, wild magic can be dangerous. But look at this. Saradush, an entire city, destroyed. Why aren't generals hounded like wild mages?
Wars can be just. I don't think that's kind of Ren's attitude. There's little use trying to make sense of war. The generals aren't usually the ones behind wars. That is an interesting point from Ren, which I think kind of... Yeah, I like that. Let's see what Nero thinks of this. Generals aren't usually the ones behind wars.
I know that. It wasn't an entirely serious question. Anyway, I'm curious. What was it like for you, seeing all that death and destruction?
You've seen plenty before, I know. We both have. The scale of this, the fact your blood, or what's in it, caused all this. Saw nothing but what you saw, Nira. Please believe I want nothing to do with it. I did feel something within me answering to the destruction, but the horror I felt was stronger. In truth, it filled me with a sense of power. I didn't dislike it, but I look forward to feeling it again. I think we might go 2 here. I did feel something within me answering to the destruction, but the horror I felt was stronger.
That's good to hear. You've gotten so powerful. When I saw Saradush, I felt like I was seeing your future.
I told you what it's like to see into chaos, haven't I? I remember that. How wild surge is like terror and ecstasy rolled into one? Yes, you did.
Anyway, the scary part is that when I'm in the grip of a surge, I can't distinguish between the fear and the joy.
When I saw your future in Saradush, it felt like that. Except I had no trouble distinguishing the terror. That's all there was. Shh, what you saw wasn't real. I'm here, I'm me, nothing will change that. The future is not yet certain, Nira. Do not let what may not come to pass trouble you. You should know something, Nira. That terror is indeed my birthright, and I look forwards to claiming it. Yeah, I still think we're going through the middle route. Kind of, we've had these pattern of the 1, 2, 3 answers, all kind of following after each other, and I think Ren is falling into the 2 slot answers. So that future is not yet certain, Nira. Do not let what may not come past trouble you.
That's easy to say, not so easy to do.
Aye.
Let's get moving. There's better things to do than stand around dooming and glooming.
Shiny ones.
Hello.
Thank you for that contribution, Caspinar. And get your constitution score back up, Ren. There we go. Yep, everyone has Stone Skin active.
What's up?
Let's
Sure
go see
thing.
what we're dealing with. That's interesting. Sand, plants, water. Look at me, Ren. See yourself as you might have been had Gorion taken Seravok instead of you, had your path taken a different turn. That is Ren dressed up in Seravok gear, using the greatsword. Look at me and know that I despise you and resent the ease in which you lived. I would have given much for a home and father such as Gorion. I shall not allow you to exist. Stop me if you can. This is fun. Ren's own guilt over what happened with Seravok and their childhood. Hey, Tamako. Angelo. Samaj. Only one I really remember here is Tamako, because she did end up betraying Seravok in my Baldur's Gate 1 route. So, you're a mage. Are you going to have General Seravok's boss level craziness, Ren? Or are you going to have Ren level boss craziness? Uncertain.
Yep.
Regardless, I do not like mages.
I'm ready.
So, some magic missile seem like a good opener. To the dragon, please run.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what happened to the mage? Contingency fired shadow door. Okay, so you're invisible somewhere. Yeah, first rule of combat is definitely kill the mages. Everyone out for strike. So, we will need to get...
What do you want?
Probably just want to drop a true seeing. We can...
Yes?
We still do not have true seeing, do we? No, we do not.
Swords, not
Minsk,
where
you need to drop
goes,
invisibility purge then. Wait,
Speak
did
your
Jaheira
mind.
have one? Yeah, Jaheira, you can invisibility purge. You're in a better
Minsk and
position for
Boone
it.
stand ready.
Okay, other Ren has drawn upon Unholy Might and is regenerating. The mage is drinking potions. I do not like that. The Bigby's clenched fist on Ren. Nira, you can drop an Abidalzim's Horrid Wilting. You're also drinking potions, Angelo.
Need something?
You're currently tanking a bit, Ren.
Show me.
Zaravok is still taking beating despite his increased AC.
Death comes for you. Feel its icy breath.
Yeah, these guys have a lot of health. Look at how little Angelo's health bar flinched from that 46 damage. We are getting through it though. The wizard has magic resistance, which is annoying. Good stun, good stun. There we go. Invisibility purge worked.
Ready and willing.
We can see you again. Let's drop some acid for continuing damage over time. Actually, let's just do that twice.
Nature's servant awaits.
And then Jaheira, you go in and try to engage them.
Hi.
Ren, you are well and truly tanking, so you probably just want defensive spin there. Nira, I think, yep, also took an acid arrow. By the looks of it. Spell sequence of fired, haste, stone skin, spirit armor, armor. And you have mirror image up as well.
Ready for anything.
Let's just breach, get rid of some of your current defenses. Ren is now taking damage.
Yep.
You need to stone skin again. Can you stone skin? Oh wow, that Ren got murdered. That's a reload.
Hi.
Nature's servant awaits.
Yeah, I think we are
Yep.
good to just
Okay.
jump in, however.
Hello.
So what sort of buffs do I want to actually apply before we run in? Haste seems like a good idea. And just generally make Ren pretty powerful. Yeah.
What's up?
Saffinar is good servant. Oh, yeah.
Let's see, might as well get your mirror images up as well.
Uh-huh. Need something?
The minus spell deflection. We won't see many spells getting thrown around. Just a lot of melee, big hits and high AC. So probably just the Tensor's Transformation is the way to go here. So we'll quick save, get Tensor's Transformation out, and then push in.
Hi.
Let's
Sure
go.
thing.
Okay, so the dragon to the back.
Yep.
Ren, you run in,
Name it.
and let's not do half measures this time. Let's just throw out an instant Big Beast cleansed fist on you, maybe, Tamako.
Ready for anything.
We can try out Comet. Sure. Let's drop Comet over here.
I await your need.
And you, Jaheira. And Calm is fun. Successful touch on the priest. You know, I wonder does that work with stuff like critical strike? Like, does harm make you roll an attack roll? Or is it a different type of roll?
It is about time.
We shall see. So this only lasts for 1 round. This lasts for 2 rounds.
Speak your mind.
And we actually even execute this. This lasts for 2 rounds. And if you just cast harm... There's the comet incoming. Yeah, that's the question. Does it count as an attack roll, or is it some other weird, like, special spell attack or something behind the scenes? Yeah, so you Shadow Door yourself.
Whoops.
Yeah, you have a bunch more spells going down. You are doing something, backing up. Minsk is still taking too much damage.
You point, I punch.
Minsk, please use hardiness. Tank slightly. Never mind, Saravok just did that giant 200 damage one-shot thing again. Well done.
Swords, not words. Where Minsk goes, evil.
Minsk, while you were here, you can invisibility purge.
Nature's servant awaits.
Okay, Jaheira has that cast. If you now attempt to use critical strike... Okay, they're both down. You still have this.
It is done.
Now you run up to the not Ren and try and use harm on them. Did that work? Jaheira... Critical hit averted. Okay, does not seem to have functioned. Oh well, worth a shot. Or is that just because I cannot use it on Ren and they have some special resistance, or generally not work? Uncertain.
Hello, can do.
There we go, invisibility purge. Oh, you time stopped. What are you going to do with this? Okay, spell turning, fine. Just cast buffs on yourself. Prismatic spray, less fine. Finger of death. Also not great. At least if Jaheira dies, we can bring her back to life. It could be worse.
Happy to help. To try to help.
Okay,
anyway.
we need to get rid of some of your defenses. Pierce magic. Reach. Okay, the prismatic spray does not seem to be doing anything too bad to us. No, well done.
What's up?
Fall, creature, and feed the earth!
Okay, you're trying to use domination on Jaheira. Unaffected. Excellent.
Time to move?
There we go, yeah. And all your defenses are removed, so we just cut you down. And then the room changes. No longer beach and ferns. Instead, lava and spikes. And the bodies of the damned roasting the lava pools over there. Looks like that's what that is. I didn't drop any loot either.
Uh-huh. No problem.
Ow, we can walk through the lava pools. And they deal damage to you. I guess that's a good thing to learn now.
Need something?
While we're here,
Consider it
how
done.
much gold we have on us? Is it worth... Yeah, 60,000 is worth talking to Caspinar. Caspinar!
Caspinar gladly serve the Great One. Caspinar make good butler, yes? Would you like me to make you shiny ones? I have many recipes.
Yes, I want you to make shiny ones, Caspinar. So, sure, go ahead, show me what you can do.
Ooh! Needs must I look through your belongings? Match them to recipes, must I? Let me see. Ooh!
Holy Avenger sword,
huh?
huh? Nice. I love Caspinar so much. Yeah, Pommeljaw, I have tier, we still don't have that one.
Okay. I keep looking through stuff. Oh, big weapon this. You overcompensating maybe?
This line's new, what one's this? Ah, Ravager's nice halberd, very nice. You find serpent staff, shaft even. I make even nicer. Good recipe. Okay, Ravager with the serpent shaft.
Markings in backpack. Could get lost in here. Maybe you should get me a candle. Or maybe a parakeet in cage. Ugh, smelly. Ah, the flail of many heads it is. Ouch. Ooh, wrong head.
I still don't have any extra heads for this. Yep. Poison, electricity, don't have either of those.
Just dump everything out. Easier that way. What's this? You got the hammer? Baal once dropped hammer on big godly toe. Jump around and swear for days he did. Kicked poor me all the way to Baldur. Very bad week, that.
You has nice rune hammer. Find another rune. I could adds it onto hammer. Maybe not. Have to find recipe. Dog ate it, I thinks. Will it actually be on a dog, or is that just a Caspinarism? Caspinarism? You know what I mean. Yeah, but this will make an even better anti-undead weapon,
Maybe you
which
got
would be
some
nice.
bows in here. Or armor. Yeah, armor. Eh? Bag of rock? What do you do with
Oh,
so
the
many
sling
rocks?
ammunition. Can
Need
you
more
upgrade
head?
that? That would be nice. Oh, is bag of bullets. I got recipe. King's tier, 10,000 GP. I can make bag much better. You wants? Yeah, King's tier gem, 10,000. I'm absolutely willing to upgrade
Okay.
that.
Stand back then. Never used this recipe before. Could be messy.
It's just going to go up to a +2 rather than +1s. We shall see.
Enjoy. Now Saspinar goes back to his duties. Oh, yes.
Saspinar?
Lots of goodies to find. Lots
I'm
to
certain you're a
collect.
Caspinar with a K. Yeah, +2. Excellent. Nira will quite appreciate that, which means these bullets are also now redundant. Where did that go? There it went. Yeah, that is lovely. She's now always attacking with +2 ammunition.
Hi.
Now, we need to talk to Caspinar
Yeah,
again, because I know there's at least one other recipe I have. I will just skip through to that point.
I can't hide. You sure you know? What? Maybe you got some.
Here we go.
Ooh, shower curtain. Oh, it's only a cloak. Nasty pattern, that.
Yep, good recipe. Cloak of protection, +2. Let's get this crafted.
Okay. Stand back then. Never used this recipe before.
No, I don't even know if I have a use for this, but I just want to craft everything he can possibly craft.
Enjoy. Now Saspinar goes back to his duties. Oh, yes. Lots of
Okay, this
goodies
is
to
not
find.
just a
Lots to
+2
collect.
cloak. This is a +2 cloak with bound charge abilities. Improved haste once per day, 23 round duration. Improved invisibility once per day, 23 round duration. That is quite nice. Who wants this? Yeah, so the only person... Imoen doesn't even have a cloak. You interested in this, Imoen? I mean, I might as well. I don't think... Yeah, I cannot equip this alongside magical armor. And both of these guys now have, like, +3 armor. So +2 would be a slight decrease. Jaheira is not currently using... But I want to swap out Jaheira's guard's ring that might actually be the thing to do. Because the invisibility and the haste, I think Jaheira's more likely to make use of that. I mean, Imoen can cast improved haste on herself if needs be. Jaheira does not have access to that. We toss that to Jaheira, unequip this, equip that. That keeps your AC and saving throws the same. That gives you some extra abilities. Now we toss this to Imoen. That uses one of her ring slots, and yeah. Okay, that was definitely worth making.
Yep. You betcha.
Now, do you have anything else?
Oh, I can't. You sure you're not? Maybe you got some. It seems you has lots of junks in here. Needs junk drawer.
Yeah, so Circuit Nethril and Bronze Ironstone. We're still looking for the circlet.
I keep looking, but I'm running out of recipes soon. I need to find Martha soon. She's around hell somewhere, I think. Okay, maybe I have something here. By the way, I organizes all your shoes, okay?
I thought maybe you have pieces of a heartwood ring. Good recipe for druid. You need both Oaken Ring and the Nymphs tier. We have the Nymphs tier. That's a gem if you not know, but who cares? We're looking for the Oaken Ring. Well, I takes another look here, but I gots to tell you, it doesn't look good. Maybe you know your stuff better than me. Who can say?
Well, I don't see anything else I can make. So much for that. Over and out. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya and all that. That's where I'm going now. I want a nap, maybe.
Hello. Okay.
Okay, so a few more leads on different items, things to look out for. So we're definitely keeping this Ravager. Wonder what you upgrade into. I mean, just a +5 weapon? I'm assuming the way Caspanar's and the crafting seems to be working, you'll probably get some other neat abilities which can make you very nice on Minsk. Outclassing the Dragon's Breath even with all that extra elemental damage.
What's up? Sure thing.
So rather than rest here, I think we'll head back into the world and then travel down to the Oasis. And then get our rest. Oh look, it's finally daytime here. Much nicer and easier to see.
I prefer the bright of day. Evil must be able to see the justice I dispense.
Exactly, Minsk.
Can do.
12 hours to the Oasis. Need to remember to do Watcher's Keep at some point, but not quite yet, I think. I'll leave that for a little bit later.
Oh, it's you again.
Okay, stuff immediately kicked off. So we arrived. Hostile party. Nira cast a fireball and then silenced herself, or possibly them. It looks like that's a projectile, so she'll be silencing the enemy. Hold, I'm General Jameis Tom Belthern, representative of the King and Queen of Tethir. You, Ren, are accused of crimes against our nation, and indeed, all of humanity. Excuse? What crimes? I've done nothing wrong. What crimes am I being accused of here? Is to be a trial? May I defend myself? Of what crimes am I being accused? You're a spawn of Baal and responsible for the destruction of the city of Saradush. Your execution has been ordered, Ren. May the gods have mercy on your soul. No chance to negotiate. Straight to combat. Archers. Pikemen. Another archer. Okay, so the silence goes down. Unfortunately, the silence went away from the mages.
Need something?
And all our buffs are down because of how long that journey was.
No problem.
Oh wow, there's even more guys up here. Okay, so your contingency was just stone skin. We can live with that. You need to get your own stone skin up, Ren.
I'm ready.
Jaheira, what are you doing? She has an action prepared. I cannot tell what it is. Huh. You know, I was going to like time stopping to improve the clarity here. I kind of want to see what she ends up doing though. What are you doing? Oh, is that just you? That is just her using her bag of plenty, I think. Never mind then. Yeah, we do just want to time stop.
Yep.
Since we're going to rest, yeah, this fight caught me a bit off guard, but we can just start throwing out all our big spells. Might as well try out this Aura of Flaming Death.
Yes.
And then run in and start stabbing. Okay, time stop failed. Instead, your weapon is now glowing, Nira.
Yes.
You are not doing very well here. Improved to clarity nonetheless.
Minsk and Bull
Minsk,
stand ready.
you drink a potion.
What do you want?
Now, Imoen, let's start throwing out some Abigail Sim's Horrid Wiltings. We seem to be successfully chopping through them. More archers back there. Okay, silence happened successfully. I think that was... I can't even tell who that was from or targeting, since it hit both of our teams. But our Plantar successfully magic resisted it. So you are fighting successfully. What do we want you to throw down? Holy Word, Globe of Blades. I mean, a Globe of Blades seems fun if you can cast it. Yep, never mind. Spellcasting failed. Just keep swiping.
Saravok stands ready.
Incoming Captain.
Hi.
What lit?
Okay, your improved clarity seems to be ready. So Abigail Sim's Hard Wilting over here. Plantar is slaughtering everything. I'm pretty sure there's an invisible mage running around, so you can true sight if you can. Yep, you guys go down and fight that archer. There's the wizard.
Do not presume.
Yep, kill that
Death
battle
comes
mage.
for you. Feel its icy breath.
More archers up here who we can open fire on.
Ready for anything.
Okay, now you are running around frightened, which I do not particularly like. Can we try and disintegrate you? Oh well, even more guys over here. Yo, it's not just a little encounter, we're going through an entire military encampment.
Yep.
He's doing the fun walk. Remember seeing one of the guards walk like that. Back in, it is
Happy to help.
quite wonderful.
Ready
Try
and
to
willing.
help anyway.
Do you have anything fun? Drop a flame strike on one of these guys. Even more people.
Something up?
Now, Imoen. See, what can you use? And try out this Energy Blade spell.
Time to
Did
move?
you use it? Yes, you did. Now, let's see what sort of
I'm
damage
ready.
those things deal with. Anything else want to throw down? Sure, another Abidal Zim's Hard Wilting. I think that's, yes, that's another cleric incoming. Looks like the Plantar is almost down, which is tragic. Yep,
Gotcha.
M1 is in fact doing a lot of damage with this. I think that might be a mislead illusion we're looking at over there, to be determined. And you can try out something else interesting. Evil creatures and undead, symbol death. So this can hit allies, which means it can always kill Nera since her max HP is always under 60. So maybe not that symbol. Sure, I'll probably just drop another Flame Strike. Try and get Globe of Blades running again. Earthquake. Right, throw out an Earthquake just for laughs. I don't even know if that'll hit anyone.
Show me.
Think that guard is going to run into it? There goes the Earthquake. Boom. Exploded that man. Wow, this makes the game very difficult to see.
It done.
And looks like that's the bulk of it. So we have a whole lot of corpses to go over now.
What's up? Yep.
Let's see. We have some gold. Special arrow, a note. This is a personal letter written in an elegant hand. My faithful general, Jamis.
I could use a nap.
Yeah, and we traveled long enough, people are now getting fatigued. I implore you to move with great urgency to intercept the Bhaalspawn Wren before he can do any more damage. Whether or not he is responsible for what occurred in Saradush, we cannot allow him to continue and cannot afford time for a trial, if we could even capture him. Our other forces are busy containing the riots in Miratma and keeping opportunists from our borders. You are our only hope of stopping Wren. Use any measures necessary, and be safe, my old friend. May the gods help us all. Green Monarchs Randa Riundorn. That is not exactly what ended up happening. This is an arrow of detonation. Yeah, fireball arrow. I don't think we have any of those, unfortunately, and I don't think we have that much use for it. So that might just end up getting flogged for a few gold. You know, we have these 2 arrows of slaying as well, but I don't think we've seen a single ogre mage since we actually got them.
An evening stroll
I'm out
under
of
the
pockets.
stars.
Yep, a whole lot of enchanted equipment. Spear +2. The Answerer. A +4 longsword. The last swing of a battle is more important than the first. Such is the philosophy embodied in this powerful weapon. Although the strange design of the Answerer makes it difficult to take the initiative in combat, with each hit it makes an opponent more vulnerable to subsequent attacks. Yeah, so speed factor 9, but each hit lowers the target's magic resistance and reduces their armor class. That is an interesting weapon. Do I like that more than the Ice Star? I think I might, and we did give Ren longsword proficiency. In fact, I'm pretty sure you hit less often with your offhand weapon than your main hand. We might be running Ren like this now. Like Cromfrey in the offhand for the strength bonus. And then in the main hand, we take the Answerer. Yeah, I don't know if this effect stacks with itself, The flavor text seems to indicate it does. If it does stack with itself, Ren can attack a lot when they're offensive spinning. +3 longsword, +3 bastard sword. I'll just drop the +2 weapons for now. We'll just take the +3s. Examine some of this armor. See what we're looking at. Got +2 studded leather. +2 full plate. Composite longbows.
Pick it up yourself.
I have
I'll
had to
carry
drop
no
what you
more.
gave me. I have only 2
Yeah,
arms and
you
no more
guys
space.
have full inventories. I mean, arrow of detonation can go to someone else entirely. In one, you just cart that around. So, because this armor should sell for a good chunk of money, the enchanted full plate. And these enchanted composite bows are also probably worth a good bit. So, here you can take a couple. Imwen, you can take a couple. Yep, you can support that carry weight. Arrows, gold, what are you? Bounty notice. This short document appears to be from an official bounty, the Crown of Tethira's. An official bounty from the Crown of Tethira offering gold, 100,000 pieces in fact, for proof of Ren's death. All Bhaalspawn are indicated to be dangerous, but Ren is singled out as being doubly so, and responsible for destruction of Saradush, and the loss of so many lives there as well as elsewhere. A rough but accurate description follows. Appears to be a thunderstorm ongoing.
Need something? Hi, you betcha.
So what else are we looking at enchanted gear-wise? Do I want even more of these bows? Just fill up my entire inventory with the things?
I await your command.
Every hamster
I am
has
ready.
his day. Armored, sharpened, and raring to go.
I'll pass out a couple of these potions just to keep us stocked up. Hey, boo.
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
Toss this to Jaheira. And on the ground, you two pick up what you just dropped.
Yep.
Some more gold.
Okay.
Yeah. Who is the most powerful creature here we have? Listen to him. More armor, more of those spears. Unenchanted full plate. And then some more +3 bastard swords. Another one of those bounty notices. We don't need any more.
Hello. Sure thing.
And I think that's most things off the ground. So much enchanted gear here, but we just cannot easily carry it all. Protection from energy scroll. Yeah, same bounty notice. 2,000 gold. And a king's tier. I will take that king's tier. Wondering how much space we still have in your scroll case, because we've been adding some more
What's
documents
up?
to it.
Can do.
Hopefully it lasts for a while. And I think that's everything here. So we're through the oasis, out the other side. We keep pushing onwards. Amkethran, another 8 hours travel further into the desert.
Dust blows around you, clearing a moment later to reveal what can only be Amkethran, a village nestled into an outcropping of rock amidst a desert so dry and sparse of life that you wonder how such a place could survive. Dominating the village, and seemingly carved out of the stone face of the rocks themselves, is a large and ornate fortress, its purpose unknown.
Chapter 9, guys. Reached the end of chapter 8. Sardush has been sacked. Yagashura had burst through the wall to find a Bhaalspawn. Myself. I was not there, however. He contented himself with destroying everything in his path, including all the other children of Baal that had sought refuge there. Melisande survived, though she seemed devastated. I am one of the few Bhaalspawn to remain. The only others are a group comprised individually of the most powerful Bhaal's children that remain in Faerun. They've been hunting their siblings, including me, but to what end even Melisande doesn't know. Perhaps they seek to raise Baal and become his earthbound avatars. Perhaps they seek to become gods themselves. But they will not rest until I am dead, and their powers combined are enough to destroy even me, so Melisande claims. I have little choice but to take Melisande's offer of help. She knows of a safe haven in the Kalashite Desert, a place called Amkethran, from which I can plan how to confront these Bhaalspawn who hunt me and end all questions about my future and my destiny, whatever it may truly be, once and for all. And still 2 open quests that presumably will be continued here. Revelations of the Solar.
I welcome each day we see.
Yeah, and the Assault on the Enclaves. Yeah, an ally named Balthazar. And if this combat log is anything to go to, apparently everyone is going to the tavern here. So, monastery gates. So, this is a monastery, the structure up to the north. The Cave of the Dead. Smuggler's Cave. Herrick's Smithy and Arcana Archives 2. I wonder if the Arcana Archives wizard survived and escaped. The Tavern and the Temple of Walkeen.
Uh-huh. No problem. Need something?
Oh, and Sarvok has another level up, I'm noticing.
Consider it done.
Get to that in a second. What we're here for is none of your business. We won't even know until our employer wishes us to. Got it? Okay, so someone has brought in a large contingent of mercenaries. The monster comes. Prepare your weapons. Captain Erelon. Okay, so you summon in a Minotaur, which is hostile to everyone, including us. Yeah, so they're running like combat practice here. Number Hulk. We got some XP for that one. Another Umber Hulk. Just wonder if this is going to keep going. It looks like it might. No variation.
Yep, you betcha.
I try and speak to you, Captain.
Can't you see I'm busy? My archers need to stay in top form.
Is this some type of training exercise?
I can't be wasting my time yapping with some slack-jawed yokel.
My archers need to practice, and I need to keep summoning monsters they have a target to aim at. I mean, it is somewhat barbaric. I'm not really too certain how summoning spells work in the setting. Like, is it creating a monster from actually bringing a monster in from somewhere else? I mean, so I might ask, since I'm not certain about the actual context of the first question, but isn't it kind of dangerous? What if the monsters break free? This is a private session. No one asked you to stick your nose in. Now quit bothering me. Well, fine, I'll be going. Good. Don't come back. My archers aren't above using a nosy half-elf for target practice.
Hello. Okay.
What's happening down at the temple?
Your monastery once cared for this town, but under Balthazar you have abandoned us. The people are starving and your master does nothing.
Okay, Balthazar's associated with the monastery?
Balthazar is concerned with greater matters, old man.
Bah! He is gathering mercenaries and wizards for an army. How is this more important than bringing in food for the starving children?
And Balthazar is the one bringing in the mercenary.
You have no idea of the events that the monastery has set in motion. Go back to your prayers and leave me alone.
No, this is too important. In the name of Joaquin, I demand a meeting with Balthazar. He must be made to see the insanity of his callous actions.
No demands of me or the monastery. Balthazar cares nothing about this pathetic town. Go beg your dead god to feed these people.
Blasphemer! I will stand for your monastery's tyranny no longer.
You dare attack me, old man? Your death shall be quick and painful.
Okay, so we're going to try and intervene here. If this man is representing Balthazar, well, he is not making a good first impression on me, that is for certain.
What's up? Sure thing.
Run in, intercede if we can. I can get in a quick save just in case this goes horribly wrong. Yeah, and you're attacking. But we will attack in turn. This did not immediately aggro the cowherd or the priest, which is good. Righteous magic. No idea what that spell does. Yes. Okay, so we cannot actually kill you. You're stuck on 1 HP.
Uh-huh, can do.
Fall, creature, and feed the earth!
Yes?
Yeah, this might be scripted to make the priest die. Let's just see if we can do something a bit funny with a maze spell. Cutscene, zoom out. Is he teleporting away? Cease this at once. You dare raise your hand to an emissary of the monastery? Okay, yeah, so we do get a mute reaction for doing this. He was attacking an old man. I had to step in. Balthazar cannot be bothered with such petty matters as these, but I'll let you off with a warning. In the future, do not involve yourself in the business of Balthazar or his monks.
Ill tidings abound.
I thank you for your intervention. I fear the monk would have killed me had you not stepped in. Aye, that was my concern. I wish there was more I could have done to help. I was wrong to let my temper get the better of me, and I cannot just sit idly by while people starve. I mean, why can't you just buy food for them? I'm pretty certain there's unlikely to be food running around and at spare in this town. Excluding the cows down here, of course. All these mercenaries brought in, middle of the desert, prices are going to be through the roof. On the other hand, our only other option is to ask for a reward, so why can't you just buy the food for them yourself? The church has spent all its coin to buy food from the poor. We have nothing now. Well, I have 1,000 gold pieces, donation to help feed the starving people. Thank you, kind sir. You are most generous. I will tell everyone of your kindness. I must use this money to buy food for the poor right away.
I'm out of pockets.
Please,
Sorry.
take this ring. See, what did you drop? M1, you have a spare spell slot. Oh, never mind, it kicked out the scroll case. So I guess... The oaken ring. We were looking for this. The ring is fashioned not from gold or precious metal, but from simple oak. Yep, that'll go along with the nymph's tier. So that can go in the bag of holding, as can that. There's something else for Caspinar next time we're near him.
Hi. No problem.
Now, we did get off with a warning on the whole interfering with Balthazar and the monastery thing, but if they're going to keep acting like that, we are very likely going to run into trouble with them again.
Consider it done.
I welcome you with outstretched hand.
Cheryl or Cheryl, maybe. Welcome to the Temple of Joaquin, supplicant. Is there something I can do for you? What can you tell me about Balthazar and the monks of the monastery? I've little good to say about them. Once the monks cared for the people of Amkethran, helping them to survive the harsh desert. But since Balthazar took over, things have changed. Suddenly, the monastery is more concerned with gathering mercenaries than looking after the people who have come to depend on it for survival. Balthazar is preparing for war. He is neglecting his true responsibilities. Yeah, so was Balthazar taking over? Was that a recent change or something that was like years back? But I should not say more. For the sake of the townsfolk, I cannot risk angering Balthazar or his followers, lest Amkethran suffer even more. Is there something else I can do for you, my boy? I mean, we've asked about Walkeen in previous temples, but we'll ask this guy as well. I thought Walkeen was dead. How can you still worship her? Lies and rumors spread by the faithless, my boy. She is simply missing. Paimora, the goddess of luck and fortune, grants power to myself and my acolytes in Walkeen's stead. We true believers know our true mistress will soon return. Pretty sure this is the same dialogue. I'm looking for a woman named Melisande. Does the name mean anything to you? Ah, Melisande. I know the lady, but I have not seen her in some time. She used to be here quite frequently, and often stayed as a guest of Balthazar and his monks. In fact, there are those who blame Melisande for the misfortune that has befallen our town. Some feel she is the one who convinced Balthazar to turn his back on us, to serve some other purpose. But I lay the blame on what has happened here with the monastery at Balthazar's feet. He is the one who makes the decisions here, not Melisande. Is there anything else I can help you with? Services, what are you selling? Of course, your Kinar are always willing to serve, at a fair and honest price, of course. So, various simple potions, raised dead scrolls, druid's rings, some better potions, along with a potion case and a scroll case, should we need it. Oh, cool.
Hello. Yup. You betcha.
It is a somewhat interesting circumstance. Again, I say as someone who's not really familiar with Faerun as a setting or the lore or the cosmology surrounding it. Yes, now. That a different god is able to step in and empower Walkeen's clerics in her stead. The more, like, a lot of my background is with Pathfinder, obviously. That's going to give me some ideas for a branch of the Church of... Well, the Church of Aradin, I guess, who would actually receive their power from Iomade as Aradin's successor. Because the general consensus is that Aradin is missing in universe. Even if out of universe, we know that Aradin is very dead. Anything to say, Cowherd? If I can click on you? No, pause the game, then click on you.
I've no time for to talk to you now.
I've no time to talk to you now. I have to be careful around those mercenaries. They don't care about us. They'll kill us if they've the mind to. With my apologies to the people of the southern United States, I guess.
So you thought your smugglers could sell our stolen gear and get away with it, eh, Salmon?
Salmon.
Or should we just call you Saemon? We know all about your shady reputation, Saemon of Varian.
Hello again, Saemon. I remember
now,
you.
Let's not do anything hasty, gentlemen. As you know, I could not have been involved, as I have only recently returned to Amkethran.
Talking about all the accents I get to do, finally, someone I can do with a natural accent.
Save it, you weasel. We know you run the smugglers here in Amkethran, so you're the one to blame.
We've been waiting for you. Hand over our stuff, Saemon, or we'll slit your lying, cheating throat.
Oh, well, of course, my sea salt stinging eyes. Look who's coming this way. A familiar face from my past.
I do have to ask, Saemon, aren't you a sailor and a pirate? We appear to be in the middle of a desert. You must be very lost, my friend. I see you're in a bit of a bind, Saemon.
Your arrival is a happy coincidence, given the situation. You can actually solve my dispute with these rather upset gentlemen.
You a friend of this double-crossing rat?
Oh, Simon and I go way back.
This doesn't concern you. This is between us and Samon. Just keep walking.
But I can solve this little dispute quite easily now. Ren, please return that equipment I sold you yesterday to these fine men. You brought our stuff. Oh, I don't have the option to play along. Of course not. Simon's lying. Don't be difficult, Ren, as we can all plainly see you're carrying equipment that does not rightly belong to you. Hey, yeah. Those weapons look mighty familiar to me. And those boots look just like the ones I'm missing. You got our stuff. This is ridiculous. All boots look alike. Simon's playing you guys for fool. Back off, pal. You don't want to start something you can't finish. Right, let's take the somewhat absurd line, all boots look alike. Guess Ren isn't going to cooperate. Afraid this can only end in violence.
So you're looking for a fight? Well, you've got one.
We'll teach you to steal our stuff.
Sorry, Ren. Afraid you're on your own here. Well, here's Dimension Dooring off. Wonderful to see him again in the Smuggler's Cave.
Let's go. Destruction? Certain.
Oh, there's 2 mercenaries left in the city. Oh, you have fancy-looking chainmail.
I'm out of pockets. Sorry.
Which we cannot carry because we're out of pockets. Sorry. Chainmail plus 3, huh? Well, you can carry some to sell. Just golden horned helmets. A typical golden helm, used by Balthazar's mercenaries. What shields are you carrying? Plus 2 shields.
I
swords.
prefer the bright of day. Evil must be
Just
able
plus
to
1
see
sword.
the justice I dispense.
Yep. Hello.
You there,
No
random
problem.
child. What is your opinion? Find a sword, Balthazar would pay me to join his army.
What's up? Consider it done.
Yeah, a little bit of a gathering here. Why all these soldiers? Asana Harad? Nothing's being done about the Cave of the Dead.
Uh-huh. Yep.
It's a fine enough day, isn't
More
it?
mercenaries come in every day. Like we don't have enough already.
Be merry, friend.
I'm told we can expect an attack any day now. Some say an army of giants will descend upon us. I hear it's to be illithids and dark elves. Either way, I don't know how Balthazar's going to protect us.
Be merry, friend.
Aesmon and his smugglers once stole a valuable idol from inside the monastery itself. At least that's what I've heard. Interesting, so he's been in town for a bit.
It's been a tough year, but
How
things
can we be
are
going
bound
to
improve.
war? Against whom? This makes no sense.
Thieving wench! Begging won't save you now.
Asana Harad, please spare me, I beg you.
We will make a harsh example of you, and maybe others will think twice before they steal from us.
Please. My daughter meant no harm. Her motives were pure, even if her actions were wrong.
Pure? How do you justify your daughter's theft of her hard-earned gold, Mayor Harad?
You were starving. Food is scarce. Asana needed your money to buy bread from the black market to feed the poor.
The problems of your town are not our problems, Mayor. Your excuses cannot justify your daughter's crimes.
Stay clear, Mayor. You can do nothing here. Make peace with your god, Asana. Your life is forfeit.
Please. Will no one help my daughter? Will no one stand against these brutes who have invaded our town?
That's our cue, lads.
Hush, Father. The townsfolk are scared. They will not intervene. I must accept the consequences of my actions.
No, this is not right. Asana has done nothing wrong. You there, stranger. You are surely not afraid of these mercenaries. Can you not help my daughter? Talking to me, sorry Mayor, I don't want to get involved in local politics. Sounds like your daughter's a thief who's getting exactly what she deserves. We have plenty of options to be nasty, or I'll do whatever I can to help Mayor, or the Minsk option. Such an injustice as this must not go unchallenged.
Thank you. I fear those mercenaries will execute Asana right in the street if someone does not speak to them on her behalf. Please hurry.
Need something?
Quick save just in case.
You betcha.
I know you.
Do I know you? This does not concern you, stranger. Move along. I make my own decisions about what does or does not concern me. Are you looking for a fight, half-elf? Because you might get more than you bargained for. Can't bully me around like these carrying townsfolk. You talk big and you back up with a blade. I'm not looking for a fight, but I won't allow you to kill an innocent girl. This woman is a thief, and she shall pay for her crimes. She stole to feed starving children. Justifiable if you ask me. We are guests in this town, and the daughter of the mayor dares to take our gold. This is an insult which must be repaid in blood. Now stand aside and let justice prevail, or face the consequences. What if I repay what was taken? Repay us? I'm talking about nearly 4,000 gold. I think of the message we'll be sending all the other would-be thieves we let her go. We'll think at least another 1,000 to offset the inconvenience. I mean, I'll be willing to give you about 50 gold, but the lowest we can go is 3,000, so I'll offer 3,000. Then we have a deal, my good man. A pleasure doing business with you, sir. Asana, you are free to go. Thank you, my lord. I cannot truly repay you for saving my life, but my father might have some small reward for you. Please excuse me now. This has been most upsetting. Yeah, I didn't really want to risk a confrontation with them, not while Asana was right there.
Hi.
Like, if they just focus their aggression on me, that's fine. I can fight these mercenaries all day. It's in a position where they might attack one of the townsfolk.
My daughter owes you her life. I wish I had more to give, but I insist you accept this small reward. I will tell all of Amkethran how you saved my beloved Asana.
Glad I could help, Mayor Herard.
I'm out of pockets. Sorry.
So, what did we get? A cloak. Montolio's cloak. This enchanted cloak of the enchanted cloak of the man who trained the famous ranger Drizzt Do'Urden, undoubtedly possesses powerful abilities. However, this cloak is missing the enchanted clasp that keeps it in place, and so is virtually useless. Okay, yeah, so this is something else we'll craft. We need the other part. It does have alignment restrictions, it looks like. Not usable by chaotic. Not usable by neutral good, lawful good, true neutral, or lawful neutral. Lawful evil? Trying to analyze. Is this every alignment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 alignments, and Wizard Slayer. I'm hoping that changes once this piece of equipment is finished, because that is not usable by every alignment. I mean, I did use any item on Ren, so they can in fact equip it despite that limitation. It still does not actually do anything, however. In the meantime, that can just go in the bag of holding. I guess we found a use case for use any item. Cannot save at this time. I'm assuming they're moving off screen. There we go. So, my inventory is so full.
Yep.
I really need to offload some goods. I assume the tavern, probably some stuff. Actually, this is an armory and weapon merchant up here, isn't it? If we can make it up to this building, which might... Actually, it looks like that can only be accessed from inside the taverns. We're heading through.
Good day to you.
Marlowe. Excuse me, I do not mean to be rude, but you are one of the strangers that all the locals have been talking about, aren't you? An adventurer from the north. Yes, yes, of course you are. Anyone can see you are an extraordinary man. Please forgive me. It is very fortunate that such a powerful person such as yourself has come to this remote town. I thought Amkethran would be remote enough that no one would find me here, but I was wrong. I would not bother you, stranger, but I am in terrible peril. I need your aid. I beg you for a boon, my lord, or I and my daughter shall both surely perish. What kind of peril are you talking about, Marlowe? I cannot speak more of this here. Please come to my home at the top of the cliff, my lord, I beg you. We can speak freely there. Very well. Where is this home? Top the east cliff, my lord. A simple dwelling, but safe for the moment. My name is Marlowe. Please meet me there. I shall explain everything, I swear. Okay, atop the east cliff.
You have one? Oh, I've travelled far and wide from Lurin to the 10 towns in search of mechanical birds. That tinny melody, that artificial chirrup, that could only belong to a very fine specimen. May I see?
He's talking about my gift. You know, from when we took care of the Red Wizard Enclave? Seems like so long ago, doesn't it? Show it to him.
Ah, yes. That is a wondrous example. A finch, is it? Perhaps an ousel or throstle?
Are those two real bird names? I like to think I'm pretty good with birds and zoology, but neither of those ring a bell.
And what a strange mechanism it has. It is magical, certainly, but a very strange magic. This bird is quite extraordinary. I must have it.
I'm an honest man. I cannot stand to let you part with the treasure for less than it is worth. Send the bird to me for 100,000 gold pieces. You don't like Nira's voice as Quinn? I think she certainly has an odd way of speaking. I don't think I mind it though. A lot of the characters have quite deliberate, affected tones and kind of manners of speech. It fits alongside people like Minsk. Anyway, so I am not in fact planning on parting with this. 100,000 gold is a lot of gold. 100,000? I'd like to sell the bird. I mean, I really, really would. But no, I cannot accept your offer. But no, I can't part with it. It was a gift. Not for sale, I'm afraid, my friend.
I cannot fault you. It is a fantastic specimen. Very well, traveller. I go where the wind takes me.
A fortune most would kill for. And you turned it down just like that.
Just so you could hold on to my little heap of twittering brass. I like holding on to it. And on to you. Aww. It was hard to pass up, but you're harder to pass up. Door. You're lucky you showed up when you were around. That is very tempting. That is very tempting. Do we needle her? Yeah, needling Nira's fun. She seems in a good enough mood, so you're lucky you showed up when you were around.
You're lucky I'm around at all.
Wow. 100,000 quest experience. Door. Hexat gains special ability domination?
Sure thing.
That was slight oddity. There is Hexat. I seem to remember killing you. Do I need to kill you again? We shall see.
Hello.
Yeah, Ren jumped up massively, nearly on level 30 already. Only 10,000 XP to go. Terravok, you need to level up.
Yes?
I'll get that done now while I remember. HB, Law, nothing fancy, and another high level ability. What do we reckon? Give you hardiness? Yeah, give you hardiness, like Minsk. You seem to take a lot of damage. That could be useful if you have to tank. Oh, that was an easy level
What's up? Can do.
Hello, Hexat. What are you doing here?
It is good to see you again.
Well, that I could say the same.
Have no worries. You'll not see me long.
That's curious. That's some sort of enhanced edition stuff. Of course, we missed out on all the Hexat stuff. We, killed her and then had the game bug out and fail to register that she was dead, so... Looks like she's left anyway, so we don't have to deal with it. Carry on from that bug. Anyway, finally,
no problem.
innkeeper,
Need
so I can
something?
empty my inventory.
Consider it done.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Hello to you, my friend. More travellers coming to tiny little Amkethran, eh? Be you yet another soldier of hire for that our good Balthazar has called for? No, I am not, I'm afraid. No? It's not often we get travellers passing through Amkethran, especially in these times. Welcome to the Zephyr, then, my good man. Zaki Rafia, at your service. Yeah. This is such a rude way to ask for some service, but how about some service then? But sure, I do need to sell my goods. Many pleasures of fear are yours to indulge in, good customer. You have the supply, that is, these days, one can never be sure. Okay, so first of all, are you selling anything interesting? Just... oh, silver ironstone. Don't think I need that. +1 wisdom, not too important. But what I can do is sell this stuff that is clogging up my inventory. Load the swords, the bows, longsword +3, full plate mail +2. I think I will hold on to the unenchanted plate just in case we get something that we need to use unenchanted armor for. But we're probably not going to use that. I do like all your fancy big swords. You're holding on to those. Sure. Now, Minsk. You have... Mesa Disruption is well and truly outclassed at this point. We have a direct successor to it, so we can sell that along the Mace +2. Plate Mail +1, we do not need. Water's Edge +3, we can sell along the Scimitar +3. Jahira. Sell the composite longbows. I think that was everything in your inventory for sale. Imoen. Yep, you had one of those longbows. 2 of those longbows. We'll hold on to the Arrow of Detonation. Maybe I'll use it. Just get out my inventory. It'll be something fun. We can fire off at a group of enemies. Sell the chainmail +3. Okay. That's everything that we needed to sell.
Hi. Yep.
Some cheap
Now,
beer
I have
for
a
ya.
few questions to you, Saki. Certainly. Not so overcome with business, I cannot answer a few queries now and then. Ho ho! Ask away, dear man. What can you tell me about this Balthazar? Balthazar is the leader of the monastic order within the fortress. Has been for quite some time. Okay, not a recent change then. He is not overly popular, as I'm sure you're well aware. Perhaps, tell me what you know. The monks have always been supportive of Amkethran, providing guidance when it was necessary, and even protection from the creatures that sometimes come out of the Kalim Desert. We've always been grateful for their presence. They and the smugglers who bring us supplies to live. Since Balthazar assumed leadership of the Order, however, nothing has been the same. The Order ignores us. They apply restrictions on the smugglers, have even killed some. Restricting the supplies the village can be brought. Then there's all the mercenaries. You go rest and sleep and recover gingerly. Do all that good stuff. Hope you managed to get the chores you were doing done. It is to be expected, I suppose. Many say that Balthazar is one of the terrible spawn of the dead god Baal. Prepares for war, no doubt. We simply pray that this war does not come to Amkethran. Balthazar is Bhaalspawn. That sounds like a good idea, Quinn. Trouble is, I need to find 9 other arrows of detonation somewhere. So it is said. He was brought here long ago by the mage Melissan, who protects him. Fear the old tales of destruction brought by the children of Baal may come true after all. Okay. So he was brought here by Melissan, and part of whatever she's doing with the children of Baal, this is tied up with that, even deeper than just he's an ally to deal with the current situation. This is something else I can answer for you, my good man. What can you tell me about Melissan? Melisande is the protector of all of Baal's children, it is said, just as Elminster protects those who harp. Why such a mage would protect Godspawn, who bring only terror and destruction, I do not know. Nor does anyone. I know little else of her, however, my friend. No one has told me of seeing Melisande the mage for many months now. Coming about the order of monks in the fortress. There's little to say. The order built their fortress in this remote place long ago. It is said they are an ancient order of warriors, who once fought for an ancient Shah and were exiled when he was murdered. Okay, so they're an order of warrior monks, not just a religious monastic order. The village grew up around the fortress, depending on their goodwill and guidance, which was received in abundance. At least, that is, until Balthazar became their leader. Now we are strangers. How does one get inside this fortress? I do not know. Balthazar sees no one, and has not for months. The gates are well guarded, and even protected by spells placed by Balthazar's hired sorcerers. To force entry would be foolish. Ren, I can tell just by looking at the defenses of that stronghold that a direct assault would be pointless. Perhaps the smugglers know of a way in. It's hard to say. Word carries a boast by a few of them that they've stolen into the fortress secretly for acts of thievery. This may be nothing more than idle tales, however. And what can you tell me about all these mercenaries who've shown up in town? I could tell you that, Cassidy. Then I would know far more of the goings-on of this world than I would like. I can tell stories occasionally from the mercenaries when they come here, and they frighten me. I've heard tales of great wars and destruction in the lands beyond the desert. While the Order has never involved itself in such things before, it seems Balthazar has changed things. He plans a war, a great and terrible war, but I do not know against whom. Yeah, no one seems to have had any idea so far. And what can you tell me about that fellow Marlowe that I just saw? I can tell you only a little. He's a stranger to Amkethran, arrived only weeks ago. I do not believe he intended to remain. Indeed, I suspect he's been travelling for some time, and his daughter fell ill, or so I hear. He's been a little crazed as well. He blames his daughter's illness upon the undead creatures that are said to have arisen in our graveyard cavern. Poor soul, he drinks much. This seems to do him little good. Okay, undead creatures in the cavern. While I'm here, I do need to rest. We are fatigued, so might as well drink some, see if we can get some rumours. A terrifying sight was reported by several villagers over a week ago. A flight of actual dragons was reported to pass overhead heading northward. A dark open. Several of the village elders have been spreading word of the old prophecies of Orlando, and of the terrible destruction and savagery that will be visited onto the Sword Coast by the Bhaalspawn. Everyone is terrified. Balthazar, the leader of the monastic order, has been holed up within his fortress for months. He meets with no one, although there are tales of strange visitors appearing suddenly and entering the fortress late at night. Okay, yep, and that's it. We are drunk as much as we can. Sure, we'll spend 6 gold on a nice merchant room. Florat. Cool. Get our buffs up. There we go. Constitution at a reasonable score. So, I was looking for a way to the Arcana Archives 2.
Yep.
It looks like it's not through the tavern, so presumably it is the other door outside. Actually, if I recall, yes, you are named.
Hello.
I should probably talk to you.
You betcha.
I hope our establishment's to your liking.
Okay, if you have an order, you have to give it to Saki. I'm too busy now, sorry. Okay, nothing much happening there.
Bloke can't walk
We're all
5
doomed.
feet these days
Balthazar's
without
raising an
someone
army
hitting
to
him
fight
up.
drow and mind flayers of all things. We'll all be destroyed.
What's up? Okay.
We are
Sure thing.
all heroes. You and Boo and I.
Hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice! So if I go through here, will that get me up to the store? Come on, everyone. Oh, that is a slight bit of weirdness. I ended up half on the roof. Okay, yes, we can go up this ladder.
Uh-huh. Can do.
Let's talk to the people in here first, though. You should speak to my mother, sir. She's hiding down there. Nothing here for you, my lord. Please leave us alone.
Need something?
Fair
no
enough.
problem.
And then that gets me over to here. And then I can go up, yep, that ladder. Up that one, and that gets me to the store. Yes, that is you. Lazarus Librarius.
Hi.
I see you managed to escape the fall of the city.
Yep.
Welcome to the newly recoded Arcana Archives. Lazarus Librarius at your service. Can I interest you in my rares? I have a collection of scrolls most mages would die for. Aren't you the same guy who was selling scrolls back in Saradush? Saradush, a most unpleasant memory. When that army burst through the gates, I grabbed my inventory and ran for my life. I had to use up some of my own stock to get out of here with my head still attached. Yeah, you did have access to some teleportation stuff, presumably when the city walls were breached. The wards that were trapping everyone inside the city had to be lowered to get people inside. The arm was so busy looking for Bhaalspawn to kill, no one noticed one invisible merchant creeping out the gates. Stuck out invisibly, then teleported off. But that's all behind me now, making a fresh start here in Amkethran. So, can I interest you in my rares? Let's see what you got. Please feel free to peruse my vast collection of enchanted parchments. I assume you just have the same stock? This is all looking pretty familiar. Yeah, Wish, Big Beast Crush in Hand. Does look like you've restocked. We're up to 2 of these scrolls. I definitely brought some of each of these, but I don't think we need any more scrolls at this point. However, I did notice... Yes, can I ask you some questions about the town, Lazarus? Sorry, I can't help you there. Only arrived a short time ago. And between restocking my shelves and setting traps for would-be thieves, I haven't even left the building. Fair enough. And your new roommate, Carrick the Smith.
Yes.
Why, hello there. It's not often I get people barging into my shop. The reason I chose such a remote locale for my research, after all. Who are you, sir? Who am I? My name is Carrick, and that's which will mean absolutely nothing to you, I'm sure. My work of machinery is renowned only amongst gnomes of a similar technological bent, such as myself. Oh, 5 mages? Yeah, you're going to need a lot of copies of every scroll. Luckily, just the 2 mages and then Ren doing stuff up to bard levels. I've kind of just found copies lying around to keep it stocked. I haven't needed to buy many scrolls. Well, you'll no doubt ridicule me for my work. So many others have, after all, but I'm used to it. So I suppose I can tell you something about what I do. I make armor, weapons too. Powerful, powerful armor and weapons. It's a process I've been honing for years and years. Searching for a way to tap into the power of, well, no, I can't go having folks laughing at me. I can't bear it. Just go away, you. I'm sure you have lots of adventures to be about. Don't mind me. Could you make some weapons and armor for me? If you have the appropriate material, then perhaps. But I deal with very specific requirements. Well, you wouldn't understand. Do I have the materials you need? You're a crafter, not a shop vendor. Well, let me see your belongings. Just be a quick look. No, you don't have anything I need. I don't want to discuss it. Please, leave me to my work. Okay, nothing. Yeah, all the crafting materials we found that I can think of as stuff Aspinar's asked for. We did receive that cloak kind of after last time we spoke to Caspinar, but I have to imagine that's something he'll also craft. You're not doing anything with it, Carrick. And what sort of things would you work with? I haven't found any yet. This strange-looking machine seems to be made up of a series of gears and whistles. Currently, it appears to have several yards of odd fabrics jammed into its intake. Curious. A couple of inventories I can cheekily poke my nose into. Locked. Okay. Spare gold. I won't steal the gold.
Name it.
Come on, just
Good to go?
have a quick look. Yeah, theft has been noticed by someone. We're reloading this. Arrows. I just want to see what's in here. What are we looking at? +3 arrows. A Warhammer +1, a battle axe +2. I mean,
Hi.
nothing worth stealing, certainly. Yeah, there's Marlowe's home, right up there. I don't think I noticed this thing before. This appears to be some sort of elaborate sundial. Some mercenaries are fighting. Is there anything else I missed on the map? I don't think so. There's a monastery up here. We still need to check out the smuggler's cave, too.
Sure thing.
Well, we're up here, however. Let's go chat to Marlowe. A couple of houses I can go into here. So, Heed and Majiro, your named characters.
Can do.
The wood of this ladder looks clearly rotten. To climb it would be foolish.
Well, I certainly don't like the look of you.
Ignore my husband. He's too friendly with strangers at times. There's nothing for you here.
I trust all is well.
Greetings, my name is Fahid. Wish had the room to offer you a place to rest. Perhaps you best try the inn.
Hello.
Okay, nothing happening here
No
at the
problem.
moment.
Consider it done.
You must gather your
Party before venturing forth.
You are welcome here.
Welcome to my humble accommodations, my lord. Will you hear out my tale? I mean, actually I came here to kill you, Marlowe. No offense, I just do that sort of thing. No, go ahead, Marlowe. As I've said before, my name is Marlowe. I hail from Kalimshan to the south, where I was a merchant. A successful one, I suppose. That is where I first came into contact with a Von Goth. Von Goth? Who is that? A lich, my lord. A powerful one. In Kalimshan, there are many strange wonders of magic, and Von Goth is not out of place. It is he who has chased us here, hunting us mercilessly. Why would a lich be hunting you? Von Goth desired my poor Mala, my daughter. She is a young woman here on the bed. A good girl, a virgin and pure of heart. He desired her soul, he said, so I fled Kalimshan with her. But he caught up with us nonetheless. Somehow, he's taken her soul, despite my efforts. She lies near death, and there is nothing the local priestess can do to help her. I know Von Goth is in the caravan that serves as in the cavern, even, that serves as a graveyard in this place. I told the monks about him, but they sealed off the cavern, rather than somehow getting my daughter's soul back as I had hoped. Muller is the world to me, my lord. I do not know how much longer Von Goth will remain trapped in that cavern. He could already be loose. He will kill me and keep Marla's soul, I am sure of it. I beg you, my lord, please help us. Yeah, if the cave has been sealed, how would I get inside it? Especially how would I get inside without letting him out past me? I paid the guard there what little money I have left. I thought to try and get Marla's soul myself. The guard will let in whomever I ask him to. Okay, bribes the monastery folks. Just how dangerous is this Von Goth? Cannot judge things such as the powers of archmages or monsters. I imagine you have more than enough power to stand up to one such as Van Goth, but I do not know. I mean, No, I'm not going to ask why I should help him. It's obvious why I should help him. I should help him save the lass. So, very well, I'll do what I can. Thank you, my lord, thank you. I'll tell the guard immediately to let you into the cavern. Please, help Marlowe as quickly as you can.
What's up? Yep.
Yep, so that is Graveyard Cavern. Over, let me see, yes, over here, Cave of the Dead. An invisible wall of force keeps you from entering the cavern. I'll find some way to dispel it.
You betcha.
Done by talking to the guard nearby. Anything happening with the sundial?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Not yet. No one over
sure
here.
Thing.
It is currently nighttime, which is not exactly the best time for checking out sundials anyway.
Ah, we are all heroes.
You and Boo and I, hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
Can do.
Down the stairs,
problem.
out of the building. So, Smuggler's Cavern we still need to check out in town. You can still see those mercenaries attacking each other in the combat log. That would be an encounter somewhere. I haven't checked out this top area of the town either. I need to wander along, see if I run into anyone else.
You must gather your
party before venturing forth.
These mercenaries have filed a complaint that you are selling stolen goods, Karis. This operation is closed, and all merchandise is forfeit to the monastery.
This is ridiculous. The monastery's never objected to our actions in the past.
Tell us where Isaman is, Karis, and we will let you go.
Isaman isn't here. I haven't seen him in weeks.
I haven't seen him in weeks. Good accent.
Then I will arrest you instead. For your sake, I hope Isaman shows up before we find it necessary to interrogate you.
No, you can't do this. This is an outrage. When did the monastery become a puppet slave to the whims of a bunch of foreign mercenaries?
Silence, Karis! Wait, what is this? It seems we have a would-be customer in our midst. The infamous child of Baal, if the descriptions of Balthazar are at all accurate.
Look, Boo. Everyone knows Ren now. See how his fame spreads like a scented cloud from your furry backside when you've had one too many crackers. The fact that these men know you by mere sight worries me, Ren. Tread with care. Every move is being closely watched. I could arrest you for being an accessory, Bhaalspawn. However, I'm in a generous mood. I suggest you leave now, and don't interfere in our business here. Not looking for trouble, Balthazar. Sorry, I've got my own score to solve these smugglers and their leader. We all know this is going to end in violence. Let's just cut right to the good stuff. I mean, every time I see you monks, you're intimidating and bullying people.
Stand aside. I will not allow Balthazar's work to be interrupted by the likes of you.
No, I won't stand by and let you do this whole reign of terror thing unchallenged.
To arms, my brothers! We are attacked!
Well, we already had a warning about doing this, but I guess we're doing it again. Now, these are actually monk-class monks. Which means I have very little idea what their capacity will be. Yep, that's one dead soldier. Yes, you're attacking the pseudo-dragon. That is not good. Pseudo-dragon, run. Keep running.
Hi.
You are currently defending, so greater evasion maybe rather than defensive spin. Drinking various potions, but those don't seem to be helping him over much.
Yep.
monks died. Nothing appears to have immediately triggered. So I guess we're good to keep progressing further in. This device appears to explain the method that the smugglers use to move goods in and out of the cave. They're lowered into a subterranean pool, which likely connects to some passage. How the smugglers navigate all this is unknown.
Consider it done. What's up? Yep.
Hi, friend.
Asimon snuck into the monastery and took something valuable. He's a master thief, he is. I've never seen him personally, though.
Hi, friend.
You don't suppose Balthazar will someday crack down on us, do you? Always lived peacefully in Amkethran before he took over the Order.
Hi, friend.
Sorry, my friend. Got work to do yet. This seems like... yeah, quite a small area. With no named characters or anything in it. We do have some inventory so we can examine up here. Which I think I will be cheeky and go ahead and do.
This is hardly what I expected. If this continues, I see little
Imoen?
point in my remaining with your
Yes, I
group.
suspected these might be
We
trapped.
are a poor
Look at these
match.
3 too, please. Second one. Anything on these 2? Nothing immediately. Well, disarm the trap on that one. Okay, not locked. These 2, however, are locked. That might be the difference here.
Need something? You betcha.
With that done, let's just quick save, poke our heads inside. Gold ring. Some potions of superior healing, which I might take. Some gold. Some gold. I'll grab a little bit of this loot. Here you go. Oh, Serafok, you... there, all stacked up. You also have a full 24 stack, Ren. We need to start putting these on someone else. What do I want to drop? I might just stick this in Minsk's inventory. Once he gets enough of his stash, we'll swap over his potions of extra healing for these.
Hi. Okay.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Sure thing.
Yep, and now just a quick trip down along the front of the monastery here. You there. You must be the one Balthazar is expecting. Perhaps. I have some questions. Any questions you have, you can direct to Balthazar himself. Gather any of your friends. Balthazar comes. Oh, he's coming to us. We're not going to him. Okay, I was planning on delaying this meeting for a second, but... having it now.
So, you must be the Bhaalspawn Melisande told me of. I've been expecting you.
And how do you know who I am? How did the news reach you? Melisande was quite far north last time I checked.
I am Balthazar, head of the monastic order here in Amkethran, and its ruler as well, although that is not an official position. Melisande preceded you and told me of your coming. Melisande has already left the village and did not say where she was going. She has left with me directions for you to reach these enclaves she mentioned. Is this what you expected?
No, she said she would meet me here. You mentioned you. I appreciate your help. How can I trust you to give me the proper information? I know nothing about you. I mean, that's not probably the main objection we have towards him giving us accurate information, or information we can trust. It's more the fact he seems very obviously evil. I mean, we'll just say, no, she said she would meet me here. I do not know where Melisande may have gone, nor do I care. As for you, Melisande has vouched for you. I'll tolerate your presence for now, and give you what you need. Here are the maps to the enclaves Melisande mentioned. Neither of them are very far from here, as you can see. Add them to your own map if you wish. Do of them as you wish, Ren. Amkethran is available for your supplies and rest. Do not disturb my own activities, and will not come to grief. Is that understood? I mean, what sort of activities are you talking about that you don't want me to disrupt, Balthazar? That's none of your business. You are not allowed into my fortress. Anywhere else is open to you. Good day, and good luck to you, Ren. Okay, just a brief meeting. And they'll lock the gate behind them as they leave.
This is hardly what I expected. If this continues, I see little
I
point
steal
in my
two more
remaining with your
Bhaalspawn,
crew.
Sentai, and a
We are a
Bazigal.
poor match.
First, however... Okay, yeah. Same journal update, just concluding that previous one. So I finally met with Balthazar, head of the monastic order in Amkethran. While he's not exactly welcoming, he did allow me to remain in town as long as I did not attempt to enter the monastery or otherwise interfere in his business. Passed on to me maps to the Bhaalspawn enclaves that Melisande presumably gave him. Where Melisande is now appears to be a mystery. I'm not entirely certain this Balthazar is on the level. Regardless, there's no reason for me to try and get inside his fortress-like monastery. No way I conceive doing so. My only path is to investigate the enclaves and confront the Bhaalspawn who is so intent on hunting me. Just poke my head down here. I'm not seeing anything else. Yeah, I think we've checked out the town pretty thoroughly now. So, rather than heading off the enclaves, however, I do think we're just gonna poke our head into this cavern here, kind of see how expansive it is. If it's something I reckon I want to get started on this stream, or maybe even finish this stream.
Can do.
I trust all is well.
You're the one Marlowe wants me to let in? He'll martyr's patience. Ugh, I'll likely get in huge trouble for this. The deal's a deal, I suppose. Going in the cavern, I'll be elsewhere. Yeah, because I don't know if this is going to be a full dungeon or like a little one room thing. Let that monk disappear off. There we go, quick save. Looks like a little one room area. Okay, we can almost certainly do this then. Cool floor, flat floor. Like, is this thing elevated off the ground? Perspective is a bit difficult to tell. Yeah, it looks like it's elevated. We can't move under it. Okay, curious. Oh, no, I did not mean to interact with you. So we have these... I don't know what to call these. Oh, okay, walking on the thing triggered something. Van Goth. Ah, I sensed that one with great power was close by. And you are here, come to my little prison. What do you wish, godling? Van Goth has no quarrel with you. I'm here to talk, Van Goth. No need for violence. That is good. I have no wish to fight one as powerful as you are, half-elf. But, do let me guess. The lying merchant, Marlowe, has sent you. Yes, I am right? Yes, he sent me. Why? So it is as I thought. Marlowe lied to the godling to save his own skin, did he? Did he tell you nothing of our deal, then? What deal is this, Van Goth? 20 years of fortune and success he asked me for, in exchange for the voluntary surrender of his soul. Well, he had his success, wealth and power, both. But the human became arrogant. When his time came due, he refused to surrender his soul as payment. Refused. So I took the soul of his wife. I told him she would die without it, and still he refused me. He fled the city with his daughter and left his wife to die. He evaded me for years until I found him here. I have his daughter's soul now, and he will live up to his promise, or she will suffer the consequences. He had his desire. Now I want mine. No, not allowed to harm anyone else. No way that the daughter can live. This was my immediate objection, number 3 here. Why not simply steal his soul then? Why steal his wives and daughters? Like, that's the big objection here. If Von Goth was just, like, I'm holding his daughter's soul hostage, so he will honor his deal, I'll be more tempted by that argument, but the fact he's already taken and killed the wife's soul is a very strong black mark against him. Yeah, so why not simply take his soul? Why the wives and daughters? For my purposes, I need a soul freely given and not stolen. And Marlowe knew this. The girl's soul is stolen and useless to me. She need not perish, should Marlowe do as he promised. He may throw others in the way of his fate, but I will hound him until I have what is rightfully mine. I mean, will you restore his daughter then if I bring him here? His daughter's life is the primary thing. The wife is already dead. I didn't like Van Goth for that. Yeah. But Marlowe's daughter's health is our primary concern. So will you restore his daughter if I bring him here? I could give the soul of the girl to you, Godling, were Marlowe brought before me. Restore her with it, or keep it for yourself. It is a valuable thing for many. A soul, yes? Okay. I do kind of not want to trigger combat right now. I want to go talk to Marlowe first. Let's just say, very well, I shall return with Marlowe then. Then I shall wait here for your return, Godling, with great anticipation. Oh, he stone-skinned himself. Yeah, at very least I want to talk to Marlowe. We can try climbing this ladder. Looks old and treacherous. Let's attempt. Oh, we can.
What's up?
Teleports us up to here. Traps! As expected. You know, let's send Imran up there.
Gotcha.
Where Minsk goes, even.
Okay.
Given how obviously booby-trapped those things were going to be, I don't know why I didn't bother
Good
sending
to
the
go.
thief first. Now, I want to check through here. It looks like these are crypts that people might be buried in. That's my assumption of their function anyway. Oh, we can go through these. I was not expecting it to do that. Just get out of that spell effect, please. Huh. I mean, I guess we'll keep poking our heads through these. Okay, and that triggers that trap. Ow. You're fine, probably. Jahira, can you get a heal down on her? And another one. Just a small.
Name it. Right you are.
So what purpose are these going to serve? My current thinking is I'll go through one of these eventually and emerge somewhere else entirely.
Cover your nose, fool.
Ow.
We will leave no crevice
What sort of trap was that?
untouched.
Acid arrow, it looks like. Yep, so you leave with that one. Enter here. Okay, so I don't think this door has a corresponding exit. Not that I can see. I can't interact with that. Or these. Which means I'm assuming that this will have to do something interesting. I'm also assuming it's trapped. We'll just let Imoen stare at it for a moment. She hasn't seen anything yet. You know what? This might actually be safe. It is locked, apparently. Okay, this magical lock will only open for a specific key. No amount of tinkering will help. Curious.
I await. It is done.
Yep, sure thing.
So, Ren did get a level up off disarming those traps. So we'll deal with that quickly. Level 30. Oh, well done, Ren. Another level 6 spell. That is nice. And some hit points and lore. So, what else we want to give you? I might get Ren a second set spike trap. We hardly get the opportunity to use these, but the ability to hit someone for 40d6 the moment combat starts seems very funny.
This place is just too darn creepy.
Now,
I really want out of here.
One thing I do think we shall do is we'll... Yep, unequip our armor, quick save. I just want to see if we can... Yep, pickpocket you without you detecting what we're doing.
Take that off your hands.
We can. You have 3 + 2 sling bullets. Interesting.
I'll take that off your hands.
And 29 gold. And anything else?
I'll take that off your hands.
You have a ring of anti-venom. Immunity to poison for someone. I mean, Saravok, you're up in melee fighting. You're liable to get bitten by poisonous spiders or something. So you can have that.
Hi. Sure thing.
No items can be stolen by a cut purse of your skill. Fair enough.
Yep. Can do.
You must gather your party before
venturing forth.
No
Now,
problem.
back up to Marlowe. You know, be curious to see how Marlowe interacts with this. If he's willing to sacrifice his daughter, then I'm probably willing to just kind of betray him, sell him out to the Lich and do that. If he's reluctant to, and like, is, okay, I'll willingly go myself if it means my daughter gets to live, then I'll probably betray the Lich and assist Marlowe.
Hello.
I think that's my current thinking on this matter. I think it's my thinking.
Yep.
Up the ladders. It's like, we do also need to think of the daughter's well-being. It's all well and good going, oh, well, Marlowe made a deal, let's save his daughter, sacrifice him, but like, I don't want to have to leave her with her parents dead, stuck out here in the middle of nowhere.
What's up? You betcha.
You are welcome here.
Have you been successful, my lord? Have you seen Van Gogh? I spoke to the Lich. He had some interesting things to say about you. He agreed to restore your daughter if I bring you to him. Or I can just lie. No, so we're not lying to trick him in there. I mean, let's just say some interesting things. I see. So what Van Gogh said was true? Yes, I'm not proud of what I've done. I didn't tell you the truth because I didn't think you would help me. My wife died because I was too frightened to pay the price of my deal. But I cannot let what happened to my wife happen to Marla. Everything I did for her future. And all the fortune's all gone anyway, spent on hiding and running from Van Gogh. I could never forgive myself if Marla died. Perhaps it's best if I end this now. Please, my lord, let us go to Van Gogh now and have this done with. Okay, if we don't get the option to betray the Lich, then I'm going to reload. Ah, so Marlo, we meet again at long last. Yes, we meet again. And it is time, then, you to give me that which I am due, Marlo, freely and of your own volition. Yes, I suppose it is. I've lost everything you've given me now. I do not wish my daughter to pay for my mistake as well. I could not live with that. She'll be restored then? I shall give the vessel with her soul to the godling fool. What he does with it is his business. My lord, you'll restore Marla, will you not? I beg you, do not let her die because of me. I've earned my fate and more. She is not. Yes, I will restore her. Thank you, my lord. I am ready, von Goth. Most excellent. As I live up to my bargains, here is the mortal girl's soul, godling. Take it and be gone. Now, for what is overdue, Marlowe. Okay, so that's how this goes down. We get the soul, are given the trade. Yeah, so no. I have the girl's soul now. I will not allow you to do more harm. You dare? This is a legitimate transaction. One he agreed to. Yes, but the endangering of his daughter and the killing of his wife was not part of the initial contract. You were in breach of it, Van Goth. So legitimate, bargaining with souls, don't make me laugh. So yeah, don't make me laugh, Van Goth. Then you shall die. Then you shall all die. Again, straight to combat, no chance to prep the ground. Mira? Please time stop.
You point, I
Minsk, you can swap to the room hammer. No idea if that'll work on him, but we shall see. What sort of buff do you want to put down on yourself, Ren? Right. Pseudo Dragon, you need to run.
Need something?
You, Ren.
Hi.
I mean, protection for magical weapons, that's something you can cast quickly and should hopefully maybe be useful. I don't know if he'll be doing any weapon strikes, but we shall see. I mean, let's just drop a Doom on him. Make it work easier for the rest of us. Summon a Plantar? Sure.
Yep.
What do you wish?
We can get Greater Whirlwind going. Oh, what is he doing? Okay, bunch of undead. A Banshee is attempting to wail over the Banshee. 2 Banshees, 2 Skeleton Warriors, 2 Skeleton Archers. We can interact with these things scattered around.
Ready for anything.
And Nira lost her time stop. Great.
What do you want? Gotcha.
At least we got the Plantar out.
Happy to help.
Let's see. Yeah, so Globe of Invulnerability. How do we want to tackle this? We are currently surrounded, which is not good. I mean, a comet seems useful.
Name.
Yeah. Imran, you try and interact with these things. Here, you got that. Do you try and interact with this? So what are you doing, Van Goth? Contingency. He drops a Sphere of Chaos and a Simulacrum. He uses Deathbringer and Salt, whatever that is. Is that Seraphox thing? Is that something he's doing to him, maybe? With Mantle. Nira seems to have a lot less max health than she used to.
Yes, I am willing.
Table gives off without order. Looks as if you might be able to turn it. Humbert cannot move. Yeah, something bad is happening to Nira. She is losing stats. Imoen is currently knocked over. People flying around. Yeah, this is probably a reload, so I actually have some stats and some prep work done before we go into the battle. I mean, we did kill Van Goth, though. Well done, Saravok. Hit for 163 damage.
Hello.
Now, you just need to do that against this other mirror-imaged one. Minsk, I do not seem to have control of you. For whatever reason. Yep, don't know why. Yeah, my mages are just down. Kill that Banshee, please. Okay, Imwen is back up.
What'll it be?
Nira is
That's it?
somehow still alive on 1 health. Drink a potion, please.
Something up? Good to go.
That's not right.
Let's see, let's
What's
see. Ren, you are taking a lot of hits directed at you. Defensive spin.
Time to move? Right? Not enough without my wounds. Someone give me a hand over here.
Okay, big old fire attack of some sort. Dragon's Breath. Oh, big level 9 spell. Yeah, Nira was destroyed outright by that, so we can't get it back, so we do need to reload that.
Hi. Okay.
Yeah, so we need
Sure
to
thing.
head back down to the Lich, and this time if I get the opportunity I might just prep the ground and try attacking him directly. Or I need to get everyone down the ladder. There we go.
Can do.
Out this door,
No problem.
over here, and I need to investigate those little braziers studded around the platform too.
You must gather
Your party before venturing forth.
You must
Gather your party before venturing forth. If we get the jump on him, we could possibly pull off the time stop trick as well.
Consider it done. Yep. Yep.
The top of this table is covered with flaming shapes. Looks as if you might be able to turn it.
Remain at your side. I am surprised. But from your constant wary glances, it seems that you do not trust my presence. Yet.
Conversations with Saravok. You're surprised by that? I may despise you, Saravok, but I trust you won't betray me. Not true, I don't fear your presence at all. And that's not what he said. He said I don't trust his presence. Different question. And you're surprised by that? Or it's kind of confirming what you already think, Saravok? What you're thinking here? You have grown in power, so I did not expect you to fear me as you once may have. But I do expect the lack of trust, the suspicion that I might betray you. If I were you, I would feel so. It eats away at me, then, as to why you would agree to take me with you and not force some form of compliance from me through an oath. I told you that oaths had real power in our father's realm. Okay, so this is coming back. That is nice. I would never believe anything you say anyway, so what would be the point? Well, like I said, the oath would have power. You would have to believe it if you swore an oath. The fact it eats away you is enough for me. I take you with me because you may be of use, but I don't need an oath of servitude. You're here for your own recognizance. Screw it up, you can always die again. I mean, no, I don't believe in enslaving the wills of others. Your destiny is your business. That is why I think Ren didn't enforce the oath in the first place. 5. So yeah, that is very accurate. So you allow me to make my own destiny by your side, trusting I will not betray you. Why? Your vengeance aside, why would I not do so if I thought I could gain advantage? You probably will. I'll just deal with it then as all. You're of use to me. I'm willing to take the risk. Your vengeance will have to be enough. I'm not about to let you out of hell a second time. I mean, my vengeance will have to be enough even. You paid for what you did. You're a new man, free to make the same mistakes if you wish. And yeah, you already died. You are quite literally a new man, reborn. You're free to go ahead and choose to follow the same path this time too. It's not my place to determine that you don't do that. An interesting view, Ren. Perhaps this shall be your downfall. I shall have to think on it.
Hello.
Anyway, these tables. Okay, disable some of the traps and spawn some fire elementals. Interesting. exactly what I was expecting. We can presumably just kill these guys easy enough. Yeah, simple elementals do not pose much of a threat to us.
What's up? Okay.
Nothing more we can do with this. If we do this one, will the same thing happen? Feels cold to touch. You might be able to turn the table. Ice golems. I was curious when I said it was cold. I was half wondering if we might finally see the fabled water elemental, but apparently not.
Magic
Ow. What did you just do to me, Ice Golem? Something cold, it would seem. Yeah, you have like some counts as a breath weapon looking at the saves there, just sending out pulses of cold.
Nature's servant.
Imwen, you are once again running low on health.
Uh-huh. Sure thing.
A foul odor. What will you be? Yeah, turn the table. Slimes. Vision slimes. Hang on, we have read about these in a book. Open container. Elminster's Ecologies. Vision slimes. Yeah, so splits into new and independent creatures when hit, vulnerable to fire. Let's see how poorly this goes. If needs be, I can reload and just leave fire damage people around. I want to see how this actually plays out in practice, though. Them splitting. Ah, like that. Yes, that is indeed bad.
Need something? Can
Everyone
do.
fall back.
You point.
Except Minsk.
Where Minsk goes.
Minsk, you're on dealing fire damage. There we go. Right, you are taking some damage. Drink a haste potion. We have plenty.
That's not right.
You are struggling to harm these. Wow. Okay, so how do I want to deal fire damage to these things more efficiently?
Okay.
Right, let's check out this top one first. Slight shock. Lightning. Okay, greater air elementals. I seem to recall air elementals occasionally doing bad things to my familiar for indistinguishable reasons. We shall see if this happens again. Not this time. That was clean enough. So how will I deal with the fission slimes? Minsk was not enjoying his time trying to fight them. So how else do I deal damage? I do just fire spells of various sorts. I don't particularly want to friendly fire Von Goth though. Which makes this a bit more difficult because a lot of the fire effects we have are big AoEs. Can't just drop fireballs on them all.
Nature's servant.
How do we handle this? What does Aura of Flaming Death do? I could try Aura of Flaming Death to kill them.
Sure thing.
I await. It is done.
We'll just send you here in and see how this works just on its own. So this spell lasts long enough that you should just be able to cast it. Okay, now you guys down here, let's turn off party AI for the moment.
Yes, I am willing.
Okay, that did not work. You do need to let them burn themselves out, not just having fire near them. Can you switch to hitting with your fist? Yeah, just try punching. Hopefully that won't manage to kill them, so they can just...
Weapon has no effect.
Okay, they're not taking any damage.
Weapon has no effect. Weapon has no effect.
Ready for anything.
And while I'm experimenting, if we do just drop a comet on their heads, what's the Lich's reaction? Okay, he does not seem to register that as an attack. Of course, because that only hits hostile creatures. Wonderful. I guess melts minute meteors? And then we'll just try tossing minute meteors at the enemy to kill them. There we go, that's 2 down. You head over here, throw on that one.
I am ready.
Now, Jahira, you are currently slowed. Okay, slowed is fine. I need you to deal a little bit of damage to this one to make it easier. Or nearer to get the kill.
I go.
Okay, now you stand there.
Happy to help.
Nira,
Fine.
you come up. Throw fireballs at that slime.
Oh, for the love of crumb cake.
It's still alive.
Wasn't
You
even close,
can.
was it?
Angazar's Scorcher, sure. There we go. Vision slime's all dead. Now, unfortunately, doing all of these doesn't seem to have accomplished anything
As I would.
beyond disabling traps we've already disabled.
What's up? No problem.
So we'll just run up here. I mean, while we're rating, we might as well get another quick rest in. Make sure we're fresh and completely ready to go for this encounter. We will be trying to engage the Lich now. Remember to get Ren's belt up and active. Wrong
Need
button.
something?
There we go. And so, if
I'm
I
ready.
were to try and
Sense
aggro
great
you,
evil.
how would I go about
Fabled
doing
treasure.
so?
Terrible danger. Probably
Let's
some spiders.
summon in this angel.
Speak your mind.
We can summon in some animals too while we're here.
Hi. Consider it done.
We can drop a couple of these traps.
Traps down. Watch your feet.
Your ups, down, watch your feet.
Yep. Traps down. Watch your feet.
And then last trap. And we'll get...
Traps down. Watch your
Okay, well,
feet.
quick save here. Get nearer to try and start casting Time Stop.
Words, not words!
Get Seravok to start frantically stabbing with this sword. Do I want to Whirlwind Strike? Maybe not yet. Give Nira a little bit. There. Now use aggro him. Okay. So that worked. You're now hostile. So Time Trap is active. Ren
Hello.
is ready to fight. So we know that'll work. So you offensive spin. Oh, he died. Wonderful. It still summons the ads, but yeah. Well, that cancelled us out of a time stop in order to do that summon. Also, I noticed the skeleton archer is over there rather than next to him. Yeah, he takes just the trap damage was sufficient to kill him. Okay, so we now need to figure out
Name.
how to most efficiently kill these banshees to stop them from doing horrible, horrible things to us.
What'll it be?
Because, like, just going off the name and what I know about spells, I'm assuming these are going to run the risk of instant killing us. Oh wow, all the skeleton archers have come out to play. Ah, so that's what some of this business with the doors is. It helps us rapidly move through here. Now, Imoen did in fact die horribly. I'm assuming Wail of the Banshee hit her. Imoen, death from... yeah, Wail of the Banshee. Much nastiness. Can you just maze that thing? That would be lovely. Cool, that one's dead. Ren, can you get on stabbing duty? Okay, I want you standing near where that thing is going to go. I want you legging it.
Ready for, I suppose.
You can fall back a bit.
Need some? You betcha.
Okay, never mind. I guess you're following along. That's how familiars work. Yeah, and you start fighting. Plantar, stay near the Banshee.
Happy to help.
You can throw some magic missiles that way.
Yes!
Okay, now you go back to stand near where the Banshee was. What you can also do while we're waiting, get Imoen back up for me.
Whoops. Yep.
Yeah, keep the offensive spin going, Ren. Okay, there she is. Bad position, Imoen. Bad position. Nira attempts to mirror image herself and instead creates gemstones on someone's inventory, just on the ground in a pile. Yes, on the ground in a pile. Excellent. Well done. Please kill. Do not let Imoen return. Plantar, stay. Nope. They're not good at following instructions. What are you doing? Plantar's just doing what it wants, apparently.
Sarevok stands ready.
Just have to try and kill this thing without it. There we go. Banshee down.
I if it will help.
Now the big question is if the Lich dropped the soul gem. And unfortunately, it is not looking like it. Which means we will probably have to, head up. Just think about that. Because we are not going to be able to get Marlowe his daughter's soul back, not in this state. I will head over to him just to see what his reaction is. I won't even bother re-equipping Imoen though. Yeah, you guys need to come down. I do not know what that angel is doing.
Time to move right you are.
Are you trying to get to Imoen? You are. Okay. You were stuck trying to finish your healing spell.
Hi.
I do want to see what this response is to finishing the quest like this. But then this will be another reload as we go back, lay down the traps so we can repeat the one-shot Lich trick. And then, because I believe the trap should endure. And then we go back, get Marlowe, actually bring him down, get this stone, and then have the traps trigger. Complicated, complicated.
You betcha. Okay.
Up we go to his house.
You must gather
Your party before venturing forth.
You must gather
your party before venturing forth.
You must gather your
Party before venturing forth. Yeah, and she is dead. Cool. Yeah, so that's a fail state. So my daughter's dead, poor Mala. She paid the price of my cowardice. The deal with the Lich, offering my soul to make a better future for us. Too frightened to pay a price. Now everything is gone. Lied to you, my lord. I didn't think you would help me if you knew the truth. For that and so much more, I am sorry. Well, you'll have to live with what you've done now. Thank you for your lesson, my lord. I shall leave now. Yes, we will reload.
With you was always so much fun.
Unfortunately, we possibly did race the plantar. Should I go another... Yeah, quick save further back.
This place is just too darn creepy.
Hi.
I really want to...
Yeah, I don't want that summon going away. Now, I don't really know if the time trap was doing anything here, but we'll set them up anyway.
Traps, yep.
And hopefully these endure long enough for us to go get Marlow and bring him back here.
Watch your... Hello. Sure thing.
Now, you just stay there and ignore the glowing things on the floor.
Can do.
I really hope those endure. We know they endure for a rest. But I can't recall ever testing, like, going away a couple of rooms, then coming back to traps. But if this does work, they should trivialize this fight. Hopefully. So, come on everyone, through the door.
No
up
problem.
the ladder. Up some more ladders. More people out and about than it's daytime. Or just commoners. Yeah, no named characters up here.
You must gather your
Party before venturing forth.
You must gather your
Party before venturing forth. Come on, Cedar Dragon.
What's up?
Another quick save here, just in case.
You are welcome here.
And I'll just go for the same dialogue options as we saw with Marlowe before. The trap's endured. That is excellent. Yes, I will restore her. Good, we have the soul now. Cool. So, no, I have the girl's soul now. I shall now allow you to do no more harm. Legitimate bargaining with souls, don't make me laugh. Then you shall die. Then you shall all die. And here we go. Okay. Ren. Offensive spin. Just try and stab the man. There he goes. Instant death. Still summons these folks.
Yep.
Imwen. The plantar is indeed useful. Try and summon it. Let's see. Can you disintegrate a banshee? I guess we're going to try and find out.
Nature's servant awaits.
But never mind. The banshee just immediately killed Ren. Take two.
Hi. Okay.
I do not like banshees. I have decided
Nature's
this.
servant awaits.
A death ward. Let's put a death ward on Ren just to prevent that from happening. And let's also get Ren's familiar in the backpack. Actually, while we're here, do you have any advice? There's been so much death, my lord. So much destruction. But I trust you'll find a way to do what is right. Good dragon.
You are welcome.
Now that we're not instantly going to lose. we will try this once again. Yes, I shall restore her. Let's
Hello.
go. Offensive spin.
Can do.
Now, you can attack that Banshee. You can try and disintegrate this Banshee.
I await your need.
You guys can run forward all murder-like. You switch to the hammer.
Yes.
Well, apparently that one is on the platform. I thought that one started at the bottom of the platform.
Yep.
Yep. Imwen. Wrong
What do you
button.
want?
Please attempt to summon an angel. Oh, magic resistance.
Ready for anything.
Little blighter.
What's up?
One Banshee down. Try and engage it.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Need something? No
They're done.
problem.
Ren, you need to go start dealing with these archers. Can you climb this ladder, please? You reach the ladder. You try to climb, but fail to reach the top. Fell over.
Hi. Consider
Take
it.
two. Failed again.
Yep, yep, yep.
Come on, you can do it. Okay, you need to head over to there to get up this time. There we go. Oh, Minsk can reach with his long weapon. Wait, Saravok even. That's Saravok, not Minsk. Minsk uses a halberd. Now, I did not make a note of if Marlowe successfully escaped. I really, really hope he did. Never mind, falling down the ladder is fine when we're trying to get down. He did! Oh, excellent. I think we actually resolved that now. You saved me. I did, though you hardly deserve it. Couldn't let that evil creature get its way. Yeah, don't get all excited. I mean, does he deserve it? Probably not, but his family does, so I did, though you hardly deserve it. And what of Marla? You hold the receptacle for her soul. Will you not use it to restore her? Take it and restore your daughter, Marlo, and think carefully on what you have done. Aye. You're most gracious, my lady. I thank you more than I can ever say. Reputation increase, and 15,000 experience each. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
What's up? You betcha.
And this time, no one's dead.
Uh-huh.
Including the Cinder Dragon. Back out you come, little buddy. There we go. We see some mercenary captains talking. Cool. So, let's see. What was dropped? Not very much. An improved mantle scroll. Ah. We've run into the problem again. Why did I try and take the scroll? Why, oh why? What can I dump? And yeah, we don't need this contract. Drop that. Old quest stuff. Replace. And I think that's about it. This is just going to be... yeah, +1 swords. Not worth the effort of selling. We'll take a garnet. Just for having a souvenir.
Need something?
That is
okay.
that. And that's, yep, just one of the rings was lying on the ground. So,
Sure
Marlowe
thing.
and his daughter saved, successfully dealt with. I am curious if they've just vanished or if they're still up in the house. So I reckon the last thing we'll do today is just head upstairs once again and see what's happening that way. mages and pseudo dragon lagging at the back. The layering is so weird how people end up on the roof of the building when they're trying to climb up it. It's just a bit of a side effect of making this traversable area. Come on, up you go, guys. Yeah, I'm glad I picked that second spike trap as Ren's high level ability. Because just one of those would not have pulled it off, but two could reliably one-shot a lich, which is most excellent.
Consider it done.
And yeah, no one here, they've just vanished. Bit of shame, I was hoping to get the chance to speak to Marla, but 'tis not to be. However, I do think, with that all done and out of the way, that's probably it for today. Next time, Centaur's Enclave has Abigail's Lair. Oh, that one has a lair. I don't think we've had any indication which one of these to do first, so I guess I'll think about it. And like I said, next time, we'll head off and do at least one of those. At least get started on it. So, next time should be same as usual this upcoming Sunday, same time, same place. You all know the deal. And yeah. Thank you very much, the various folks who dropped in today. Thank you very much. Any potential VOD watchers out there who stayed to watch the end screen and my little rambling bit where I go on about nothing, you are seen and appreciated. But until next time, the ventures of Ren and their companions will have to wait. For now, goodbye. 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 Bye. Bye-bye-bye.